required of them. So the government also, the Guinean government also assured that they said the deportation process will be handled jointly by the Guinean authority in a humane and orderly manner, and also say respecting the rights and dignity of all the citizens. And then say the public advice for remain calm and verify information from the official channel. But again, here, Usman, the disappointing part of this part is that when this happened yesterday, and this is not the first time, in fact, when we military men them, where they been go handle them, put them on the bare floor and all, go then again, the ministry take hours before they report that news. Yesterday again,
and by waiting, not responding immediately, it spread lots of speculations and fake news.
Exactly, and that is what we've seen in this. And it tells you we are expecting the ministry to be quite proactive enough, rather than being reactive as to anything that happen. Only take 5-6 hours before, then come back to the public and say this and this is exactly what happened, and all of those things.
So, but it's a lot. It's a lot. People don't criticize President Mamadi Doumbouya of Guinea. Say, what's not the problem with this leader? Is this how you do diplomacy? Say you're a diplomatic president, but is it the immaturity of the president, or is it just because you're not used to democratic governance, or you're not used to governing an entire nation? But it's concerning.
A lot, but
for a neighboring country.
Yes, a lot. Particularly we get to deal with this matter, but we'll delve more into it in the second segment. And also, let's talk a little bit about the backlash between the mayor of the Freetown municipality and
the boycotted mayor.
Yes, let's say the Sierra Leone People's Party and all. So yesterday earlier, we see a message going around on a sister program, the publicity secretary of the Sierra Leone People's Party, confirming that SLPP councillors will be get a crucial meeting with the chairman of the SLPP and also the Minister of Works and the Directorate of the Petroleum Regulatory Authority or so, say they don't appoint an acting mayor. Now,
an SLPP
acting mayor and all, and we see that news, they go viral. And hours before that, the mayor elected by the people of Freetown, of Freetonians, when I worship Madam Ivona Kisoya, did mention that he say the Local Government Act 2022 not they provide for an acting mayor. And he also says, per section 16, paragraph 3, councillors can only vote for a council for a councillor for preside over council meeting in the absence of mayor and deputy. SLPP councillor, they say now get quorum for all such council meetings. So the backlash here and there, Usman, it seems as if it is not getting anywhere lesser, but day in, day out, it's just been exclamating to a point where we say at the Sierra Leone definitely just might be worried.
Yeah, according to the mayor, he say if you want to replace a sitting mayor, the legal ways and steps for take.
So you go through the process.
Yes, he say you need to get the votes of 2/3 of councillors them na Freetown for pull the mayor of Freetown. He say this not going to happen because the mayor choose for boycotts. He say they need for pass through the appropriate channels, and the appropriate channels now not permit them for remove them as the mayor of Freetown. You know, we all know for say with the party, with the APC party, other governing people, elected officials, then be suspend the activities in governance after the appointment of Edmund Sylvester Alpha.
All right, now quick up. The president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, arrived in Miami for the 4th Field Priority Summit. So the president is on that summit, and let's hope that, this time around Sierra Leone and get goodies. So last year we were talking about some of the foreign trips, I think a little over than 39, and now we've seen other trips as well coming from the president in 2026. But this summit is being named the Miami Priority Summit, the 4th Miami Priority Summit. And let's see what President Bio is going to bring in store for us after the summit.
All right, it's big. We see just last week, Reginald, by the way, President Bio not travel into one big summit we happen in Latin America. He sent the Foreign Affairs Minister Timothy Musa Kaba, and we just be talking on steps the government will take for reduce expenditures them. And I think that's just one of them. Otherwise, President, if we don't travel, go to Latin America, and then from there it scans it, go America for go attend this latest summit. But sending delegates them, people we forgo we diplomats them abroad. I think something will very welcoming for many Sierra Leoneans.
Yes, and finally, Usman, the Iranian military spokesperson, don't say President Trump they get negotiation with the U.S. government and not with the Iranian government. Like we say yesterday. So as at this point, he say up to now they no longer get any talk with the U.S. president, and he described that the president they get negotiation with the U.S. government and not the Iranian government. So even though we see also President Trump having a meeting with some of his members and saying that they try for plan a little bit of ceasefire for a couple of days, but it seems as if this is not.
President Trump say Iran wants to forget a ceasefire so badly. Now Iran saying we know they even talk with America, they talk to themselves. President Trump says sending in defense minister, a secretary of state, vice president, they all negotiate with Iran. But this latest comments coming from the Iranians, them say they're not they can talk with America. We say President Trump say they can get very close to the negotiations.
The point here is whether they talk the truth, whether don't they talk the truth. I mean, this it's getting. Remember, this is day 24 of that particular unfortunate war, and up to now we not see any side for make this particular war come to an end. So let's see, waiting exactly gets this war getting so for. But again, thousands of people then took to the street in Buenos Aires for mark the 50th anniversary of Argentina, the last military coup. And the day then saying a national holiday for honor estimated 30,000 people then where them been disappeared during the dictatorship so-called dirty war in Argentina. So
it's not too different from what Argentina gets today. President Javier Milei, now one kind leader we say he's very radical. He was very popular, by the way, before they elected him into governance. But now we see over this BNTM, it reforms them across Argentina. Don't spark lots of protests them across the country. But remembering this, people have, it's very sad for saying people will be disappointed at what they get today.
Exactly. So, Usman, I think that's all we have time for now in the breaking news highlights. Back to you.
Reginald, thank you. It's still with the Epic Morning Show, and today on Wednesday, it's our Epic Radio exclusive Impact Makers program. We'll be bringing today a senior statesman, former chairman and leader of the ruling SLPP party, and he's also a former member. We play a crucial role in the NPRC-led military government. Stay with me here at the Epic Morning Show.
Your Rastaman confronted, I am man confronted, Roots man confronted, Bingy man confronted, confronted, Rastaman confronted, Rastaman confronted, big up.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Today, of course, every Wednesday here on Epic Radio, they bring in people who don't create impact on the lives of you and me, whether it's economically or politically, in the most significant sort of ways. But we'll take this brief background of our guest today in the Epic Radio Impact Makers program.
Impact Makers brings into focus a leader whose journey reflects resilience, transformation, and national service. John Oponjo Benjamin. From his early years as a teacher, he moved into public service, taking on roles within the Ministry of Agriculture and later building a strong career in the private sector, including leadership in quality control at Orel Tobacco Company and in information technology at the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. His national influence grew during a defining period in Sierra Leone's history, serving as Secretary, Chief Secretary, and Secretary General under the National Provisional Ruling Council. He was also among the key figures behind the transition from military rule to democratic governance in 1996. In the years that followed, he continued to shape governance and development, serving as chairman of the Kailaon District Council, Minister of Finance, and later as chairman and leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Beyond politics, his leadership extends into community development, finance, and sports administration, including roles with the Kailaon District Development Foundation, Shegwema Community Bank, and the Sierra Leone Tennis Association. He also serves as CEO of AITH, demonstrating a continued commitment to institutional growth and national progress. A career built across public service, private sector leadership, and political transformation. And today, he joins us on Impact Makers to share his journey, his experiences, and the insights behind decades of leadership and national impact. John Oponjo Benjamin on Impact Makers.
Pleased to say we have the statesman here. Good morning, Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin. Welcome to Epic Radio for the very first time, huh?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Was that you?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, well, let's take them step by step. Let's start with you, with one thing where the first way people go always remember you for. Do you need them at the MPRC military-led government? You know, be one kind. You play a critical role in in governance at that very time. You will serve as the chief secretary of state, more like the prime minister during that time day. Take me through the role where you play under the MPRC military government.
Well, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity for make a talk on the issues like that. Under MPRC, as you say rightly, I was chief secretary of state, and military governments, we are not too sort of welcome in terms of governance. So we had challenges, we had difficulties. How do you get the government to be accepted, not just locally, but internationally? Because by that time we will come in, IMF has pulled out, World Bank don't pull out. So we had challenges, you see. And of course we are fighting a war. So all of those things had to be handled all at the same time.
But waiting to be the central role where we play, you say when we get challenges and the war be the carry on. Waiting to be your role in government at that very time.
I was head of cabinet. When we say ministers, everybody reported to me. I mean the chair cabinet, the chairman and the vice. Then they go cabinet meeting. I mean the head cabinet. And then after cabinet, we get Supreme Council. When I did the chairman, they go me serve as Secretary General for that council. So whatever we discuss in our cabinet, and they go back and report to the Supreme Council, and we implement it. So during that time, we had to put a lot of things in place. First, for encourage IMF and World Bank for comeback. We succeeded. And then two, for normalize situations in the country. I mean, the APC, they may left the country in chaos. Because at that time, the schools were on strike, college been on strike. If you see light in a freezer, it was a generator. No side, doctor, they go operate in a corner. He goes with his generator. So that was the situation in which we came in. Fear you get for dinner life.
Okay, so
for a
what?
long time. So
Yeah.
rest, everything you had to queue for it. So when we come in, we sat down and went straight into action. How do we solve some of these problems? Some of them were just bad management problems. You understand? So, I mean, like when you look at fear, you ask simple question. I called the Minister of Trade at that time. How much fear do we have? Simple things. He tell me, how long will it last? He tell me, when is the next fear expected? He tell me, fear was going to finish in 8 weeks. Will they get fear in 6 weeks' time? Normal usage. So I said, why do you have to have queues? And we had meeting with all the oil companies there and give them instruction. Supply all your outlets within Freetown 48 hours with the can check. Outside Freetown 72 hours. That ended queues
Okay.
immediately. So that is the way in which we moved forward.
So
on
the,
that line.
the NPRC left the country in economic boom.
Well, to be honest with you, to a large extent, we restored a lot of things that were not functioning. You understand? And we were able to conduct an election and hand over. So the economic boom then was built upon when you get a civilian government will come in. Okay? But then you should remember we are also fighting a war. But things like queues we put behind us. Okay? I mean, salaries we are owed like for 3-4 months. We got all of those paid back, you see, and salaries we are now being paid on time. So you had the state functioning, because at that time the state was not functioning. So somehow, I mean, for instance, now I did talk to Epic Radio. At that time in Freetown, we are fighting the war. We had one FM station, one FM station. We know they reach Waterloo. So what did we do? I called. That time the minister was in the trial. Call and come with all your directors. They came. I say, we as cabinet, we sat to one side. Then I tuned on the radio. And within 5 minutes, they said, Mr. Benjamin, we've got the message. How can we have the only FM station with a fight a war? na advert business, the DEPA. Nothing meaningful. Okay? So they went straight to work to change their programs. We went straight to work, forget financing, for do proper radio station.
Yeah, but there were issues of press freedom during the term of the NPRC military government.
In what way?
I mean, people saying in some cases the NPRC-led military government was clamping down on journalists, critical of the government.
Maybe a few instances, but most of the time, for instance, I'll tell you an instant. We go World Bank, we had money for make we bring water, Goma. Then big pipe, we had a grant. And it was tied to a simple thing. This money we would give when I come and build them big pipes there, on condition that when I for meter water now, you understand? The press went to war with us. The thing was so bad that chairman called me, said, Mr. Benjamin, we have to discontinue because the press has gone against us. And we are fighting a war. We cannot fight the press. So I said, no, leave this in my hands. The press, waiting with a look at the good of this country. We don't get this money, $35 million for Goma. We are working on it. Then say, for meter. So with the meter. I said, but how I'm going to do it? All government offices, all government residencies, now they're with the meter right now. You understand, eh? So they will see us doing the metering. So based on that, the program continues. You understand, eh? So eventually, with time, people will see the need for we meter the houses. So that's how we solved that problem. No journalist was arrested. Nobody was suppressed, you know. They had their own work to do. We had our own work to do.
Yeah. Honorable, you proud of the time we spend at the NPRC? You proud of the NPRC government, the legacy with the NPRC government left?
Definitely in a lot of ways. I mean, I think NPRC do a lot of good things for this country. Because if you come into a government and nothing is working, but you leave government, for instance, take light. There was no light in Freetown. I mean,
MPRC left light?
yes, because I called Dumbuya, who was in charge of MPA. Dumbuya, come. But how do we solve this problem? He said, please, sir, we need spare parts. But we don't say for order the parts, but then we'll come by and see. Now I say, no, change the order. Change the order. They'll bring them by air. We brought the parts in by air. Then we'll come, they get Japanese, German technicians. So we'll call them to a meeting. There. We want these machines, Suza 4, Suza 6, Suza, you know. So they got the machines ready. Then they said, and that time, not to this system we'll get now. Now at the end of the month, they go bill you. The man say, we don't stop for produce light. So nobody even know for pay bills. So it means we need to fund the operations, at least for 3 months. So I say, fine, give us the estimate. Me PS na been Oshokoka. When we got the estimate, we looked at it as a multiply by 2. So that will give them support for 6 months. We write to the financial secretary, the man come back to me and say, no, IMF say, you know, go fund the parastatals in this man. I said, no, we not the fund parastatal. Look at my letter. All what I am saying, we they pay with bills. We owe MPA a lot of money. So this money we will pay there. Now, in respect of the bills we owe them. That's how we solve that problem. And then, eventually, they started producing light. So we had light.
Okay.
You see?
So before we go to the process of the transition from the military government to the civilian government, but how we feel like how we feel the very moment, that very time where you get for loss all of the powers then we be enjoy under the NPRC government, spearhead with other people for return back to civilian government. What have the feeling like?
You see, somehow I felt happy in a sense that we go through a transition program, we say we do election, and we're able to transfer power to a civilian government. And the man we take over, the president at that time, Tijan Kaba, he had worked with us. He worked with me. In fact, he was head of the advisory council we had set up. I mean, set up advisory council, and he was head of that advisory council. I mean, set up the election system where Jonah be the head. So all of these things went through my hands. So when we don't do the election, I had a meeting with him. He said, what do I want? I said, no, I just want for continue my business. I have a business running. You understand? I no government position.
You don't tie with government? You don't tie with governance?
No. I mean, we are serving a military government. You know, can you put in place the government system? Then you can ask them, say, when I give me position. You understand, eh?
No,
So,
you say it's kind of offer you
no, it's a
position. You say you don't want.
It's a waiting I want from them. I say, no, I just want for make I do my business. I had an office, so I had to run my office. Okay? And we get, when you talk about computers, I trained as a computer programmer. You understand? Now we introduce a computer system in the financial institutions and like the banks there. You see, so we come in and support the institutions there. ATMs we they use to get you money. Now we first introduced ATM to commercial bank, and I was in charge of that program. So I had a business running. So I had a job to do.
Yeah.
So at least I went back to my private sector.
Honorable, you say you feel very happy where you help for transition from the military government to a civilian-led government. One good thing, if you say you feel happy, that means waiting on all be do during the NPRC time was the wrong thing. You they feel overwhelmed, say need they forget the civilian government. The military government is not right for this country.
No, you get it wrong. The military government had a challenge for making it install back a civilian government. So doing it itself was a big achievement because somehow they came in because there was a problem with the civilian government. And we put in a system, we say we do election, we hand over back to a civilian government. So that in itself was an achievement. You understand? So you should be happy about that. Okay,
so let's go now for a very short break. It's still there with the Epic Radio Impact Makers program. We're live on Epic Radio 99.3 FM in the eastern part of Freetown via Choice FM, We're live around the world on myepiconline.com and the World Radio app, Radio Garden. We're also live on the Epic Radio YouTube and Facebook page. Stay with us.
You sabi Benny Mix?
I dey tell you, that Solomon in fast food love than though.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine.
Epic Radio.
Here they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. Who they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. He fine for big person. He they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Remember say, Benny Mix in a packet. And they write
Epic
PLC
Radio.
for that. Benny Mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, your number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two world them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh
Epic
feeling. We go
Radio.
deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any side. Two great choices and one trusted name.
Epic.
Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Okay, welcome back to the show. Honorable, where we get the transition from the military to civilian government, you know, restore the SLPP civilian government. Later, you also join another political party, the National Unity Party, and you become the leader of that political party there. If you say you not choose for actually join the SLPP government, then why then go another political party? You still get eyes for politics?
You see, very simple. When we did MPRC and we said we'll transition back to politics, we agreed that we will serve the MPRC. We should not take sides. Not go APC or you go SLPP.
We later choose the SLPP.
Later, that's later. We decide say for the in a neutral party. So that is how I went with NUP. When we don't do election now, then therefore going to run off. That was when SLPP came for say, there, we can help we. So NUP will now decide for support SLPP in that runoff. Okay, so that is how we came over into SLPP. Okay,
You ever get eyes for the SLPP before you join them later?
definitely the area was our common, whether you like it or not. We are all SLPP.
So even
Yeah,
during the
nah.
time at the NPRC, you not be SLPP, you get eyes for.
Definitely. But what would they say is, in fairness to what we are doing, we are trying to do a transition. We all agree that nobody no for go take part for support APC or SLPP. So you get people them where they within the MPRC, where they get APC connection. We are there, we come on an SLPP area. So we just stay neutral. Okay.
Yeah, so President Kababi also appoints you as the Minister of Finance just after where you don't you decide for join the SLPP, after you don't decide for join the SLPP. And during the time as Minister of Finance, we see significant reforms them. One of the things where people will always remember you for, now the 100% debt cancellation, where the money then did they use them for infrastructure and for governance.
Yes, President Kabano just appointed me as Minister of Finance. I go first. I contest for serve me district.
Makailaun.
Kailaun. I win as chairman for Kailaun District Council.
Yeah.
So it was why I was serving. But Kaba decides, make account and help in finance. And when I got there, 2005, of course they had challenges, okay? But some of the challenges, I mean, you get for look at it in a practical way. I was able to overcome them. And then also convinced World Bank that most of the debts will be get. We are bad debt.
All that we left in debts in the NPRC?
No, NPRC not left debt. Now APC left all the debt there. That be APC debt. You understand, eh? They were bad debt. But you get for proof to them, say these debts are bad debt. And continue for penalize the country because of some bad arrangement. For instance, I mean, if you say make them pay for ferry, Japanese ferry, we don't well years ago, then the government they pay for it. I mean, there's no justice in that. Make them pay for it. Like Degrimon, the French company, we can do water works all over the country. It never worked, not to the Whirlpool. The tanks were there, they were not functioning. But we are still paying. So you had to come up with those strong arguments. Okay, they look at it and they say, no. So they had to write, like commercial debt, now being $750 million. They wrote all of. The other debt will now be international monitoring fund, about 1.67 billion. They wrote them all off.
How long did we help the country?
How it help the country? When you get debt, they insist you have to pay. And every year, they pay what they call debt service. So at that time when they write their debts there, you know how much will they pay for the year? $90 million. Now when they pay for service with debt. So when they write their debt off, it means you now have $90 million. We're free for making user. You understand, eh? You know the user now for pay debt. So when APC come into government and waiting IMF and World Bank them they do, where they pay them money there, the money where they pay, they know they take out of your country, then they keep on your central bank. So at the time with the left government, you had 542 billion loans way in there, we don't accumulate money we they pay.
We don't pay.
We don't pay. And they now make it available to you. So by the time with the left government, all those monies were there. So APC can emit 542 billion at their account.
Okay, so put simply, the time we achieved that 100% debt cancellation day, now by the time the SLPP government of former President Ahmed Tijan Kaba, they already left now. By the time we did left,
yes,
we will be the left power.
We just lost election. You understand, eh? And at that time, the money we don't do now, the incoming government now may get for user. So that is how APC, where they kind of say we don't solve light problem, we don't do this, we don't do that, because they kind of meet money. So that is how they inherited the money.
The APC solved the light problem, you think?
No. They started solving it, but they could not complete it. You understand? Because they may get money, at least for able for buy fare, for run the generators, they will don't make. You understand? Eh? So, I mean, the rest is history. You will all know how they left them, so we don't go into that.
Yeah, after with the SLPP, by the way, the SLPP lost the 2007 elections. You think the SLPP lost the elections? The elections before you become the chairman and leader of the party. Una lost them?
You see, that also another issue way debatable. As far as me concerned, that election was not lost. It was stolen.
How?
Here we do election. Christina Top on her own cancelled 477 stations from we stronghold, a councillor. She had no authority to do so, a councillor. You understand? And in fact, when they say APC don't win, I can tell you the interesting thing. They themselves, they are surprised.
For say they win?
They say they win. They called me into a meeting. I was finance minister. The president called me. He said, let me go into a first meeting with her. You don't win. They don't declare, say, a winner. And I said, fine. Then, but he said, you're not ready for form government yet. So he wanted to continue for act.
President Koboma said the SLPP for act first?
Yes. So I was the most senior minister among us as finance minister. So I had to reply to him and say, look, how we continue for work with Una? We already, they don't vandalize some of our ministers, the houses there. Yeah, they don't pull motorcar at the hand, they don't pull security in the hand. If you miss the way they talk to you, I don't give up my vehicle, say my security there. How go continue for work? Now that's I call Acha, late Acha. Instruct and say that they return with vehicles then back to we and with security there. Because they are not yet ready to form government. So I was Minister of Finance for the first 1 month of APC regime. I continued working until instead of do proper handing over. So all ministers went back to their ministries, you see. So the election was stolen. Okay.
But President Kuruma be want to make it stay, na the APC, stay in government for a much more longer term?
No. As we only began for work until they formed the cabinet, then we hand over.
It took them 1 month.
Yes, when some ministers lasted for more than that. But me do 1 month. You understand? Then we hand over.
What be the urge for make you become the chairman and leader of the SLPP? You not be like the governance style of Ernest Bai Koroma? Because you know, be one of the arguably the strongest critic of President Koroma during his term.
No. We just wanted to help them to make them do the right thing. You understand? And we party virtually when you lost election, people shy away. You understand? People shy away from coming into a party with the opposition and all of that. And party broke, get money, And what the APC then do, I mean, physically they were not attacking our party office. When I took over, they had just vandalized our office, raped a woman there.
The APC?
APC. They raped our women. Okay? The day we I take over, we I come and meet, the office was vandalized to zero.
Whose office?
SLPP office.
This one, Afriton?
This one, Afrita. We became a radio station. We did not be happy about it. So they had to go and destroy that station, then they take over the party office physically, rape a woman. Them. I forced a lot of things on APC, okay, for make them stop violence. Okay, so basically what we did was we now forced them to get independent police complaint board.
Okay.
Because you can't go and report police to themselves, because police were involved in that attack. Okay, but we got APC to sit up that violence is not the way forward, and we challenge them.
Yeah, you think the APC until today not a violent political party?
Well, you see, certain things and the way they are in nature.
So violence is not the nature of the APC?
Well, what I could say, it was the way in which they think they can win elections, okay? But I think we don't begin to put that out of our system, okay? So you get for contain violence, okay? So I think we are all now growing up. We all don't see the need for make we get a peaceful environment. After the war, all man begin come to their senses that violence not the pay. So basically what we are now doing is to ensure that we get a peaceful environment,
okay,
so that you do politics in a manner where violence not could come in at all.
Right. So as the chairman and leader of the then opposition SLPP, you will hold a monthly press briefing. Usai, every single month people they expect John Oponjo Benjamin who can criticize the APC-led government by Ernest Bai Koroma. Most of times they criticize the government of corruption, mismanagement, say President Koroma. For example, they introduce sort of nepotism in government, say it only appoints people from the north and people from the southeast, they pull them from their positions them, and they bring in nepotism in government. Take us through the press briefings them we be the hold every month.
No, I think people get it wrong because where Ernest been there, okay, in his government, let me get people then from the southeast, prominent positions. You understand? If you remember, let me get people them where them dinner in government, okay, when they come out from the southeast. What we are doing was telling them the wrong things that we are doing. For instance, if they go get a contract of $10 million, go through proper procedure, where they bring and come out to their attention that this contract we give to this Indian man or to this Lebanese is not correct. You understand? And we'll give the reasons. So we are helping them. You see? And if you get company also, we know they pay proper tax. We'll bring it out. For say, you get Rutai. You understand? And they're supposed to pay so much tax. and look at what they paid, peanut. You understand? Eh? So those were the things we've been they do, and at no point in time did we breach the law. Did they, for instance, take in a CID, say can't make statement because you don't say the wrong thing? Because the things we've been they say, they were factual. You
So
understand? Eh?
put simply, President Nkrumah not be the target the opposition,
No.
the APC. Even though you be the criticize, when I be the criticize the APC government, he was not targeting you. Say, they don't want they invite you to go CID for go answer to questions because of you expressing your resentment at the government.
I was doing the right thing, but that does not mean that I was not being harassed. For instance, if I had to travel out of this country, I get forget police clearance, okay?
Okay.
And anytime I go, I had police surveillance in me. you understand? Eh? For instance, I had a business that I was running where they go to my office.
They will dispatch you.
Then they go there every day. So they, once you're friendly with people, they market people the way then they sell around. Then the first day they can report to me, say, look, anytime you can, 2 man they can, then they can, they with where you come out, they come out.
Okay.
So that's no, now because of the fact that they want to make sure say I'm safe, so they are protecting me when I don't worry about them. So I knew I was being surveillance. So I will always do the right thing. I can have my office from there, I go to my house. Okay.
Honorable, do you need him as the opposition leader, the leader and chairman and leader of the SLPP? Within that big impact we think say you create at the lives of the many supporters of the SLPP or in general the economy?
You see, first, you get the government for beginning to do the right thing, so that even we say they are being corrupt, they minimize her because they think say somebody they will go talk about her. You say fearlessly, and two, we condemn violence. For instance, one time we go Kono, they go attack we na Kono, and we are doing budget. So when I come, now tell me MPs there led by Momo Puja, I say them for stop for attend parliament until the president denounce violence and condemn the police their incompetence.
President Duam?
Of course, because we.
So President Nkrumah was a listening president.
Well, he listened to me at that time. Okay, so that I would say at that time I insisted, and he listened because they go attack we, and they had no business doing that, and they attacked us under police eyes, So you see the police incompetence. So when we brought that out, they reacted in that manner. And two, we also give confidence to we members. For instance, in McKinney, that time if we were green, then they beat you up. So they had a meeting in McKinney. They invited me. I went there in my green. You see, yeah? So I delivered in my speech. Now this country is a free country. You understand? Eh? You free for what you want for work. And not be say where you did McKinney, you not go wear green. So that is why I'm in McKinney in my green. And make them realize say we they allow them in our own locations for make the weather red without being harassed.
All right.
So that should be the message to everybody that everybody free for where we see the world. You see, so from that time, our people in those areas, they now get the bold mind now for say yes, at least them go about their business, they won't be harassed. And this is also true for Sierra Leoneans. We want to make all man get that confidence in himself that you should do the right thing. You may appear to be in the minority, but doing the right thing will help convince them one day when they do the wrong thing for stop for doing. So in our own way.
So, by doing the right thing, I know we not get to that point today, but by doing the right thing, even though you say even if you didn't have the minority, the APC now is suspending governance due to President Bio appointing Edmond Sylvester Alpha, where they're not okay with. Are they doing the right thing?
Well, make I tell you something. All markets in your way for do things. For instance, when I was chairman and leader of SLPP, the president be one for appoint Christina Top a second term. Okay? And normally you write to the political parties for their opinion. So when they wrote to me, I wrote back to the president.
Say no.
I said no, for appoint her.
Well, it's like this. APC is now saying no.
Yes, but what did he do? He went ahead to appoint her. And when he appointed her, what did I do? I asked all my members of parliament for make them work out of the appointment committee meeting where they can hold. When that happened, APC then go there, they approve Christian Atop in appointment. Then they make for go at the well of Parliament for make, then also approve in appointment. Again, all SLPP members, we instruct them that they should not go there. We had a minority opinion that appointment an illegal appointment, and anything we do, we would not go by it. You understand? Eh? So they walked out. Okay, but thereafter, the MPs continued to attend Parliament, but we had made our point. You understand on that matter. So I believe say all man getting your way for making your own point, and that no matter where they look at correctly.
But the approach with the APC take now for suspend governance is the wrong approach. You think?
No. I'm just telling you the approach we took. Okay, when I was leader of SLPP, the approach we would take was we condemned what Ernest and in government do for reappoint Christian Atop, and then we did not take part in that appointment process. But then we continued our responsibility as a party for bring to the attention of APC the things we think they should do and the things we think they should not do. And so, I mean, governance continued. So how APC then run their own business, I mean, I cannot comment on that for now.
Honorable, look, several years down the lane, as a chairman and leader of the opposition SLPP then, we get the 2012 elections under the ticket of President Bio, then opposition, the flag bearer of the SLPP. Take us to campaigning for President Bio for win the 2012 elections. How was it like?
It was challenging because what we do, we form committees. I was in charge of a communication committee, you understand? So we had to put things together, you understand? Eh? And what we did was we bring on board a lot of people for say, you go to this television station. Lima was publicity secretary, Joe Cisse was editor Unity. We brought all of them on board, okay? And again, because you're in opposition, you had limited resources. So that was challenging, okay? And unfortunately, which also can happen when I don't do elections. And you get people who are bad losers. Eh? The moment they lose, they pull hand. You understand? Eh? They are not part of the process anymore. They say, I don't spend all my money. Some even go and join the other party. You understand? It happened to us. So you are handicapped because the people who are all been work together, they cross and go over to the other party. So the 2012 election, I mean, you get difficulties in that context, okay?
Yeah, but you think, say, President Bio, under the ticket of SLPP in the 2012 elections, we actually lost that election into Ernest Michael Rumah?
You see, it is on record for say, I challenged the result. You understand, eh? And even filed a petition as chairman and leader of the party. I filed a petition against APC at that time. You understand, eh? The court later on dismissed it. But it is on record that indeed that election was not properly won, okay? Because of the manner in which they did certain things. You understand?
Not properly won, but it was actually won by President Nkrumah.
Well, according to the courts.
What do you say?
Maybe say they not be winner because I had to petition.
Well, what do you say today? They still lost the elections?
I just feel say that election needed to be revisited. You see, eh? But that is me as chairman and leader at that time. Okay? At that time. Okay? So somehow, I mean, when the court then decide say no, I mean, they're right, but what they do, they go along with it. Okay? But maybe feel say it was not properly won.
All right. So after the SLPP lost the 2012 elections, you know, one post you accuse the now president and his, President Bio say in a company, in allies them, the political party still wants for unconstitutionally control the affairs of the then opposition SLPP. What's the relationship with President Bio today?
Well, first he make a statement where I think say no correct. You understand, eh? I mean, at no point in time did I say accuse President Bio and people then say they want to do this, they want to do that.
But there were tit for tats after the elections. After the elections, in the activities of the political party, there was not that much unity between you, President Bio, and other people. And prior to, after we una lost the 2012 elections.
When we lost the 2012 election, a lot of people are there. They are bad losers. You understand? And then you now get to face reality about the challenges where you get. For instance, I was former Minister of Finance. They said that they set up commission, per me, per this, per that. So you get for sort of ready for all those things. Okay? Because I serve properly, I challenge APC to a lot of things. Okay? So I get my own business for run. I'm not going to let her, and they go into petty quarrel with anybody. You understand it? And me and the current president, we come a long way. So for say, oh, when I been get this, when I been get that, no.
Yeah, because we still get there are videos where they circulate widely until today on social media. President Bio, even after then, the 2018 elections too, want to be the campaign for the flag bearership, where you say you want to be the flag bearer of the SLPP. President Bio also contest say you want to be the flag bearer of the party. President Bio, in several interviews, they say John Opojo Benjamin, even na in yon Usain Komot, if a good day they beat him. He say even kind of call him the new kid na the block in politics, go beat him na yon stronghold.
We kind of just lost election in your hometown. Now your hometown, now you go with me na Shegwema. No, forget about that. You see, when we had the campaign, and this was years ago, okay, and you want to say things, we go boom up your ego, okay, that you are right, okay.
President Bio do.
Of course, at that time, you get to say something where you will make people then support you, okay. But they all know, say, at least. Now the areas there, I carried a lot of weight. You understand, eh? And if, for instance, I go contest as councillor, I go on a post, I go contest for the district, the whole district, Kailao district, I win as council chairman. You understand?
Even before coming into government. Government.
Now they tell you.
Yeah.
So somehow I have gone through that process. Then after that, when I served the party for 2 years as chairman and leader, I began to go for re-election, okay? And I contest against Abbas Bunda out of around 500 votes. I got 388 votes. You understand? Eh? So somehow.
So now be stronghold?
That's a national, not to just be stronghold. This is a national election. We didn't do election for SLPP. For the whole country.
No, you think that was the case? President Bio say even your hometown it beat you there. At that time, that be the case, or not be just statements you be make?
Just statement me they make. Let's not go into that. You see, somehow people they want to bring that up as a way of distraction, because for now we they look at what we go do for make where President Bio go away, let we can for continue for set the record so that. It's going away does not mean we party go away. We party go win, and we continue for ensure he will build on his achievement and move forward.
How was it like for after the elections? President Bio win the flag bearership contest, head to the 2018 elections. He also win the election day against the ruling APC then, and President Bio until now don't call you into governance. You're an advisor to President Bio, an ambassador. How you feel like for come back in unity with President Bio today?
You see, somehow you party here for stay together. Within the party, when they contest, you have differences. But once the contest is over, the one challenge you want to get is for come back together and work as one, so that we now hold a party together. If you're not together, how are you going to win against the other political parties? So then the challenge you will all get for say for stay together, work together, build the party together, for make we get a better party in operation for defeat any other political party. That's what we are doing.
Today, you advise President Bio. You're not a senior advisor to President Bio. Waiting another key sector in governance, we do advise President Bio. Say President Bio, now this is not the right approach for this particular critical issue in governance today.
Well, I think currently that job of advising directly, okay, is in the hands of other young advisors. We don't come into the picture.
So you don't stop for advice President Bio?
Well, I mean, on official line, yes, because what we are doing now, okay, me there in the race for MEC, I become next flag bearer, okay? So based on that, I'm concentrating on my effort to win the flag bearership.
Excuse me, you want to be the flag bearer of the SLPP ahead of the 2028 elections?
Definitely, that is what we are working on.
You think you go win?
Definitely, because I don't serve this party, as you say, don't see, in difficult times, in a lot of manners. And I believe, say, I know the party. I was the first chairman and leader of this party. And for 4 years, I served in that capacity. And I believe with all what I am able to do for the party, I don't serve this country in various capacities, I stand a better chance. Okay.
But you think you get contenders then we go hold you to neck as in contesting for the flag bearer? You get that contender at the SLPP right now. We also want to be flag bearer. We think it will be a very tough competition for you.
Well, we party get guidelines. We party get a constitution where they tell you who that qualify for making a contest. Okay. And in that category, we get people we sure say have been clearly highlighted that this person qualified, disqualified. And we they look at the time when then say go come forward and say they want contest. For now, me don't come forward and they wait for the other people to come forward. And when they do, then indeed we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, but quickly, Honorable, what's your relationship with Alex Bakroma today?
Alex Bakroma?
Yes.
Me really, we are friends who they college.
Until today?
Until today, we are friends. The last time, yes, when they talk. The last time when I go McKinney, I go talk to her for make involve himself in party so that then stop the walkout. Because when election done, they say they take part. So we had to go to Anes for plead with her and say, look, my friend, we don't do elections. Election done. You're a prominent person at APC. When I win 10 councils, we win 12. When I get 64 MPs, we get 81. When I not go say, when I not take part. Because if we don't take part, then that means this country, the democracy, they collapse. So you have to play your role. Okay? So he accepted and he did what he could at that time. Okay? But it's sometime he ain't not talk yet. We go Ghana, and he said they may invite her for give a speech. He forwarded the thing to me, you know.
So is that for you?
Oh, yes.
So like he still talk now on WhatsApp, when they call on herself, 110?
110, yes.
What do you make of, even as the criticism will be the criticized in government? You think they not envy you for that day?
No, that was my role. You understand, eh? And I'm careful to tell and say, you don't for do this, you don't for do that. Because a lot of things that they do as president, you feel say because you get the supreme executive authority, you can do it, even though it is not correct. For instance, sack VP, you know, and all of that, where you know say it's not correct. At that time where he came, we had a bank governor, late J.D. Rogers, who was a very close friend of mine. And when you're a bank governor, President will just grab and sack you. He sacked him and challenged him and said, this is wrong. You cannot sack him. You understand, eh? So a lot of things that they do, we in a president, we're wrong. You understand? And the compromise was, okay, make them pay the money benefit. I said, no, that is not the right thing to do. At some point in time, he came back, he sacked Munda Rogers. Munda Rogers was head of SLRA. I said, no, that's not your job. You can sack ministers, but this man, not like a civil servant, if you find I'm wanting, then get a board where they report so. You understand, eh? You cannot sack him as president. So,
well, President Bill, for example, sack this woman in charge of the Auditor General. President Bill sacked the Auditor General.
No, not to sack her.
President Bio not sack Auditor General.
They go through a process. I think say me suspend them.
Well, President Bio push for remove him.
Well, for reasons that I'm sure he must have thought through it. And at the end of the day, the people that were supposed to sack the woman, then at the judiciary and the parliament, now they do not to President Bio. So if it is anything that they did wrong, not to do them, now the parliament or the judiciary we're supposed to ensure say President Bio not for sack the woman. Okay, now then sack her.
Okay, Honorable, as we wrap up and into these calls, entirely, let me juxtapose everything into one box. How you go describe the many years we don't spend in governance, the impact we don't make? How you would describe them?
Well, you see, in my own way, I mean, there are a lot of things. First, we I do for me party that I'm proud of, because as I've been to tell you, when I take over the party, they have just vandalized the office, spoiled everything. And when I take over the party, we were in the red by 150 million leons at that time. But by the time I served for 4 years, I left the party fully refurbished. When I've been there, I mean, young motorcar have been in use, young vehicles there. And not be there on salary. I was using my resources for fund the operations of the party, for set up a printing press, Namibia for provide equipment, computers and whatnot. Namibia pay their salary and everything. So all of that I did for bring on board a strong opposition party. And what would they left? One thing we make sure we do, PPRC, with the audit we every year, then the audit we account. At the time I was leaving, I left money to the tune of 280 million fixed deposit for the party. So big achievement we are do for the party.
Yeah, but do you term as chairman and leader? The party not win elections, not win national elections.
Wow, God, you got a lot of things wrong.
Yeah, you term where you serve from after the 2007 elections until 2013. The party not win elections.
During the time where they serve, we did several by-elections.
I mean general elections.
Now they talk of general election.
Yes,
you find out, say, you do general election 5 years. I was only there for 4 years, okay? And one general election we do. But in between that 4 years, we do several elections, several by-elections. With all of it, we the opposition, we the beat government. You understand, eh? Frobe, we do election, they will beat government.
Even at a stronghold?
Not a stronghold, and Frobe will beat them. Then we do election, we beat them, the MP. In fact, what they do for test APC and popularity, the MP will be get, when I SLPP MP in that constituency, then offer a job as Deputy Minister of Health. Then they create a vacancy. So go contest. Then put candidate and beat their candidate.
Right.
You understand? So somehow, I mean, we had an effective party in opposition, and we stood against APC in a lot of ways. And somehow, then what you would do for the party. When you come to government, of course, you don't see, say, the few years we have served as Minister of Finance, you see what we do for Salon. You understand? Eh? We address a situation, we say, indeed, we get with debt write-off. We tell you, say, translate into $90 million benefit every year with the country they get. You understand? Eh? And two...
What do you think, say, the APC mismanage?
Well, I mean, that is for your judgment, but me no say, okay, they could have better managed it. And what we did, we also secure funds for make them do the Kenema Penembu Road, which will get all the funding. We left and give them that they can implement it.
Okay. Honorable, we'll go for a very short break. We'll be going to these calls very soon. But however, now though, let's go for a very short break. It's still here with the Epic Morning Show, Impact Makers Program. After this short break, 079 994 993.
You need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern banking made easy. Whatever your dreams may be, Bloom Bank will get you there. Blooming together, we'll walk with you every step of the way. Banking with excellence at the tip of your fingers. There's only one bank, Bloom Bank Africa. We make it happen.
tell you, the Salomon in fast food love dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he
Epic
is.
Radio.
Na salon here and they make them. Na him make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them self as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say Benny Mix then a packet. And they write PLC panel. Benny Mix, they all sign a salon for sale.
Epic Radio.
Here number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661
Epic Radio.
088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Speak calls inside the show. You can call me now on 079 994 993. We get to the studio, the former chairman and leader of the ruling SLPP party, John Oponjo Benjamin.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I call from Kokobi.
Yeah, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yes, I have a question more for the time. This past million about the past years, then. Let's still and let's see how the country did that number.
All right. 079-994-993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Today, on Wednesday again. This is not the Epic Radio Impact Makers program. All right. 079-994-993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We get in the studio John Oponjo Benjamin, the former chairman and leader of the ruling SLPP. Hello, good morning.
Morning, I'm Sir. I call from Central.
Sorry, go ahead. 1 minute.
Mr. Presenter, am I help you? This state was that government said. SLPP, when they say kind of Justice Sham, they forced them to resign. Adi Macaulay, anti-corruption, they forced them to make it resign. Even though the officer, they all get tenure. Then do the same thing back to the then bank governor. These are just tit for tat business. But my country, John Benjamin. Mr. John Benjamin, the rivalry will be between him and Adabigo. There was a time in Kenema, when two parties, when two supporters there, Young Camp and Madabi Young Camp. They may get some scuffle where one party were boarded, Bobo, George, then kill another process. Other matter, the matter didn't continue in court. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. 079-994-993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. You name inside the call from?
I don't know. All
right, go ahead. 1 minute. Apologies. We'll get a very bad feedback. Please get to somewhere a little bit less noisier and call. Hello, good morning. All right. 079-994-993. Call you inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We get to the studio, John Oponjo Benjamin, former chairman and leader of the SLPP. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Your name and inside the call from?
Concern Citizen at Peninsula.
Okay. Go ahead, 1 minute.
Yes. I talk to Oponjo Benjamin because like we say, the former president they talk, so they go talk now. We go tell her now for make way the honorable position back and the council of the parliament.
All right, thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, you know where the call from?
Minister Conte, I call for the job.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute.
Let God help you all in this country.
Amen.
Well, this morning, this interview this morning, from your side, I don't see any something good from your side because for now work is student for marriage for himself. So the man just married for himself all, so he not go feed himself. So all waiting in talk the past. No, me a 70-year-old man, 72-year-old man, they talk to you, so sir. Wetin pass per MPRC, all wetin means or wetin you don talk, all canto, to APC, everything na dem be don dey do.
Hello?
I just mark paper for himself so that he no go fail himself. So I no see I no claiming nothing per all wetin you don talk.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, good morning. All right, 079-994-993. We still get to the studio. John Oponjo Benjamin, former chairman and leader of the SLPP. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Panalist.
Yeah, well, Lambert, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. They say kudos to Mr. Benjamin waiting at the studio. But just be one ask a question. During the days of the MPRC, the National Provisional Ruling Council be there as a governor. Waiting mislead them, for let them lost this power. They can't idea where it gets so for put the country straight. Why ain't not be put that country straight for let the country go into normal? He me say as a financial minister. Why up Marabi will not be chosen back for let be the financial minister? Look how we economic the batter delicate. They will just want to answer that question. What's not the need now and what's not in your help we get for help for let the economic not go be waste. Thank you very much.
All right, 079-994-993. Call we inside the show. We still get John Oponjo Benjamin, former chairman and leader of the SLPP. Hello, good morning. Lamin Samua Koyatong, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yes. At one time, John Oponjo Benjamin will succeed for talk to His Excellency former Ernest Koroma on an issue where he listened to him and he reversed. So now we get this standoff between the APC and the SLPP. How John Oponjo Benjamin will able to help we for talk to the current president since I'm party member following to solve this problem. Thank you.
All right. Let's take calls, more calls. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Wednesday edition of the Epic Radio Impact Makers on the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, how good morning, sir.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, Bakal, go ahead. 1 minute.
What you want to talk? I think this really second free. I remember who that's the possible to stand for this party and for the future of this party. Because if you check now, President John Oponjo Benjamin is here. We will get some things, Pakaba, President Kaba, the late president. He always say when he come, he meets this president with this rule. He meets shatter them, batter the economy, nothing other for right home about. Maybe pass others say where and the school macares, John Oponjo Benjamin. So if he talks say the death rate and meet from APC, he need to explain giving waiting at the cause why Pakaba tell we that kind of thing they say and wouldn't have the possible hand over power to Pakaba now in this president with issue. Then this thing where they happen, so now we can't see. Would expect them people they are now a legend them. Let them think about the future of this party. Now the people that don't lost trust to this party because of the suffering and the current situation where we go through now the country.
Thank you. Thank you. 079-994-993. Let's take a few more calls here on the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Epic Radio, good morning.
You didn't say the call from?
I call from Bo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oponjo Benjamin, a whole country, a whole apology in this country because they talk the way they talk, say the NPRC left funds for the government. Then the Pakaba be banned. The president where they so now say they no ever near yourself to politics because it loots all the bank then before ever they left. Nobody know that this country will not be know than they say. That brother be loots all the banks away go sit on a Ghana. So I'm your contribution that.
Thank you. Let's take a few more calls. 079-994-993. This is the Epic Radio, Epic Morning Show, Impact Makers Program. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pamusa.
Nam, thank you. And I want to ask if thank you for coming to the studio. For where I'm back today. And why una the politician then? Today you didn't at this party, tomorrow you didn't at this. And in fact, say what you want me. When someone can come on at that other party, the way he come, what in the other party, the nine they can't explain here. Then when he come on back, then when he transfer at that other party, they what in there night. Why make una the politician and una the play with tint and two? Then una know the green stain at one party. When he lost election, And our think tanker, why make you not the stay now? When I know the stay now, when I on particular party, then pass you transfer now another one, you accommodate you carry. I want paint the lay explain bar.
Pamusa, thank you. Let's take now two more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. All right, 079-994-993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
You name inside the call from?
Me and Big Bash from Kisi.
All right,
I want to ask John Benjamin whether I had a mastermind the entire coup through my brother Liz Benash. Thank you.
All right, 079-994-993. One more call. And get the response of the former chairman and leader of the SLPP, John Oponjo Benjamin, in the studio. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Good morning, Usman Ibrahim Mada.
Yes, Commander Jibo Fatalo.
Thank you very much. May God have the knowledge and vision.
Amen.
The question, the way they asked John Oponjo Benjamin, that somebody will get respectful. And when bring on a radio, they don't explain all what you don't take that salute. They were with the punch them like Joe Williams. But the project then he nothing say where honest by command take power. He call when I say let una work. Nobody do. He run after them as opposition. That's one question. John opposition then he nothing say when go my Kenya police and one arrest you. When talk to honest, he listen. He withdraw the police. Nobody do. And that's what I listen, President. John Oponjo Benjamin, if she done a radio, why get a favor? You know, you can talk say the auditor general, not to the president sacker. Would I get the power for sack auditor general? If I know you don't touch on, the last question, like I ask you the question back. Mother call you, President, you don't call you for let be advisor. Today don't work out, you not be advisor. He was showing what are the advisor, current advisor for the president now.
Commander Jibo, thank you.
The last question.
Okay.
No, the flag bearer, they get him.
Yeah, it's a good. Okay. Let's take comments coming in on the Epic Radio social media handles them. James Bangua saying, the great man from Mama Salon, keep it up, sir. And few other comments. Saleh Cole on Facebook saying, it's sad the NPRC could help this country. We trusted them and they came the right time, but unfortunately, Power First could not let them work or save the country. She's also saying, so I'm safe to say that our political space is do me, I do you. Other comments on the Epic Radio Facebook page, Mystic Dwazak saying, Suleiman Banja Tijanse, the former SLPP Secretary General, mentioned that you are among the qualified aspirants for the SLPP flag bearer. Are you worried about the inclusion of the younger ones who are still battling with the qualification processes? Before we get to your response, Honorable, however now do, one big issue on the SLPP right now the issue of distinguished Grand Chief Patron. You think, say, the SLPP for look back at a particular clause, they say other people might be very impactful on the political party, not to all man for be distinguished Grand Chief Patron. Let's say the First Lady, for example, can contest for the flag bearer.
You see, this one, we already get a system, we get a constitution. When I was chairman and leader, and 19 people been contest. 19. And we are in opposition. We use it as an opportunity for showcase. We party all over the country. You understand? Unfortunately, when you conduct an election, there are fallouts. When the election done, when current president win as flag bearer, I had a difficult task of holding the party together because Usubowe can second. Immediately, I get for saying that Kono, Unku Kam, Pakaba, blessed memory, I take Ajay Kaba, we all go to a house for plead with her. Said, dear, we get with the opposition, with the first election, you have to be with us. He walked out and said, no, in the go APC. He did not just go alone. 3 or 4 other candidates there, Major Sengu Kroma, they all go, then go APC. You understand? The one the way they not go, where they stay, they wash their hands off. They say we don't spend more money. So we had that difficulty because we open up the contest to everybody. Once you don't did at the party for 2 years, you contested. So along the line, you learn a lot of lessons. Now, party realize say, no. We cannot open the contest just like that. You get forget people there. They committed to the party. They don't just go do election. The way they accommodate, then go away. So the party, the new constitution won't get. It's very clear. It talks, say, if you be not left this party, you go. When you come back, you dey begin as ordinary member. You understand, eh?
People can't call him Kela.
Of course. I'm not going to call his name, but if he falls in that category, then that is...
Well, he falls in that category.
Then...
So currently, it means under the party structures, he's currently an ordinary member of the SLPP.
Of course. Because he had left the party. When he come back, you go for reinstate and back. He no go come as distinguished Grand Chief Patron. No. And distinguished Grand Chief Patron, they make him for say, people the way they don't serve, either at Secretary General level, at chairman level, deputy chairman level, leader level, deputy leader level, or president or vice president level. So those are the areas in which you go qualify for being in that category. And also when you're in that category, they just can't do for 1 year. You get for day for 5 years. You understand, eh? Like the current chairman and leader, the current secretary general, current deputy chairman, current deputy chairman, they not qualify it because they just don't win. So they get for day in that position for 5 years before they qualify. So that is how it is. For now, we do go into election, but the last election what we'll do? We do under this current constitution. You understand? We'll get the current chairman and the national executive, and now on that same basis we they continue forward. You understand? We'll come in the middle of the game, you change the rule. You self tell me. Is that right?
But honorable people, there have been widespread calls for the party structure for at least bend the rules or pull a particular clause there for distinguished Grand Chief Patron. People have been eyeing, say for example, if you do not promote it officially, say one for be flag bearer. First Lady Fatima Bio is saying that distinguished Grand Chief Patron, but he never served a national position before, say chairman, secretary general. People have been saying only for relax the rules small for people for contest.
You see, the First Lady, they do a very good job for our country, Sierra Leone. You understand, eh? For instance, Hands Off Our Guns, big project. Now you make the MCC program where America they give you money. Now in all contribute for make we get, and she has a role to play as First Lady. But this now party business, you understand, eh? If you really want a role for playing at the party, you get for come inside the party and join her and serve her in some capacity. So, and if you say they bend the rule just because of one person or another person, you may create more problem.
Or remove them entirely.
You understand, eh? And besides, they had an opportunity for do that one day before we go into this election using this current constitution. Then set up a committee for review the constitution, which they did. It was not accepted, it was rejected. And then they agree, NEC agree, say, then we go by this current constitution. So you cannot now, when the election don't start on this current constitution, come and say, let it change. It will create confusion.
Okay, Honorable, we'll not get much time inside the show, but I know say you will take note of concerns raised by callers, then we'll get to them quickly.
Okay, for instance, when they talk about the economy in the country, oh man, they grumble. What did not happen in the world? After we don't go through, then COVID, then that. This current state that the country, now, like World War, now you don't follow. We poor countries like Sierra Leone, we don't get reserve we don't build over time. We are affected directly. How do you adjust it? Then the big challenge you will get. We pray God every day for make this war
the
Middle East make it done. When that war done, then you go say the economy go begin for take shape. We lucky. For instance, look Salon now. We say they go meet queue. There are no queues. You understand, eh? So somehow people they get to appreciate how the economy has been managed under the difficult situation.
President Bio, you think don't manage the economy very well?
Of course, you don't. Well, when you say very well, you don't manage them better than when we been can government. I did talk about NPRC time. You had to queue for even rice. You money in a bank, you get for queue for her. You understand it? You money in a bank, you get for queue for her. A whole lot of things we are in chaos. You understand? So for now, you don't have queues for fuel. You don't get queue for rice. These ones are available now. Yes, price don't go up. You understand? Because when fuel price go up, it affects every other commodity. That's not the reality. The country will affect hard. The minister affect hard for making see what you could do for contain them prices so that not every day you grab you, then they say price don't go up. You understand it? So that is what they are working on. So I think we get to be patient.
Quickly, Honorable, President Bio handled the economy more better than Ernest Bai Koroma?
For now, definitely yes.
All right. Okay.
Definitely yes, because somehow the upsets will happen under President Bio in time, you know, chaos here, COVID here, you know, all of these things here. If we come out of her, you see, you know, they see queues, you see, you could say, thank you to God.
All right.
Yeah. So, as they say, I mean, in terms of advice to APC and SLPP, believe me, that is going. You understand? You know, here we can't talk, but we are talking to, we party them, we farm with them within the APC for see what they can do. We are similarly talking to we party for make we see what could be done so that this country go back to normalcy. You understand? And we all should work on that, because if the country did together, believe me, a lot of things are possible. Even this world crisis, we wait for container. You see, we're not for glad if we say, oh, this don't work out or this don't work in. No. I mean, somehow these are things we all for work together. Because when we country united, now we get a world problem. We for unite for make we sort it out. Okay, and that's what we will do. Okay, and the other issues about how you call them, MPF.
Say the one for me. What if why you not serve as finance minister under President Bio?
President Bio now they choosing ministers there. You understand, eh?
But you think if we don't change the trajectory of the country, if you not be finance minister?
You see, all what I'm going to tell you is that in every position which I don't find myself, I've always done my best. You understand? I tell you about when I take over the economy with party, how I move it from a debt of 150 million to a credit of 280 million, where they left. You understand? And when I come back, the government, how we get debt write-off of 1.6 billion,
okay,
and commercial write-off of $750 million. Okay, we translate to like $90 million benefit every year. So somehow I've always done my best. Okay, wherever I am. So I believe, say, if given the opportunity for me to serve in any capacity, I will do the best that I can.
Okay, so we wrap up now. Honorable, you say you want to be flag bearer of the ruling SLPP, and you think, say, you will win the 2028 elections under the tickets of the SLPP. Why you for be flag bearer, and what you go do differently we become president?
You see, somehow I don't tell you the role I don't play in SLPP, the role I don't play in Sierra Leone, and the experience and maturity where I don't gather, and the integrity where I get over the period of time. I believe, say, I'm best equipped, for that position, to just flag me I want for SLPP, like the presidency we want. And I believe, say, if I get the flag bearer, I will cut across this country. And even some of the APC people there will be better off than support me for make we get a better Sierra Leone.
APC for support you?
Of course, they will support me, some of them, because I believe in that. Because whatever in the interest of the country, some of them will see that it is right for me, they can support me because I have the ability, I get the integrity.
Like who that's so you think they go support you?
I say APC people there.
Yeah, like who that's not APC so?
In my locality, most of who that they as APC. If today I become the flag bearer, the whole of Kaila APC, they go turn into SLPP.
Right.
The whole of Kenema APC, they go turn into SLPP. The whole of Kono will come on board. Whole of both. So that's what we are talking about. Okay? So in that case, definitely we will easily defeat APC. Yeah.
Thank you so much, John Oponjo Benjamin, former chairman and leader of the ruling SLPP party. You get lots and lots of positions them we hold. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Thank you.
However, now
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We hope we're going to get you in with subsequent programs.
You're welcome. I'll always be available.
All right.
Thank you.
Up next, we'll get sports and entertainment news plus the review of the biggest stories from yesterday. My name is Usman Ibrahim Marana, so the Epic Radio Impact Makers program go end. And up next, next week, expect to get other senior statesmen on the show. Stay with us.
Lovely Elizabeth.
I am deeply worried at heart. I say I'm deeply worried at heart. Cause the girl I love so well, my friend has snatched from me. Now I scarcely know what to do. Better hang my head and cry for my lovely Elizabeth. Some people say there are many guys that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any. Save my lovely Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. Sale pute kwa kangindia ima diamo kone deringa binyago diamo kone deringa tini diamo kone deringa binyago Sweet Elizabeth, what where did you go? Sing on, boy, sing. I say, Elizabeth, but where did you go? Come back to your loving Rogie, yeah, Blackie boy, Rogie. Don't you listen whatever they may say. Come back to your loving Rogie. I am deeply worried at heart, cause the girl I love so well, my friend has snatched from me. Now I scarcely know what to do. Better hang my head and cry. I say I'm deeply worried at heart, cause the girl I love so well, my friend has snatched from me. Now I scarcely know what to do. Better hang my head and cry for my lovely Elizabeth. Some people say there are many guys that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any. Save my lovely Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. na drogu kuwage hege bambuare. Sale pute kwa kandindia. Iba diamo kone dering binyago. Diamo kone deringa. Tini diamo kone dering binyago. Where did you go? Oh, Ruji, sing on, boy, sing. I say, Elizabeth, but where did you go? Come back to your loving Ruji, yeah, Blackie boy, Ruji. Don't you listen whatever let me say? Come back to your loving Ruji. Said there are many guys that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any. Save my lovely Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. Sale pute kwa kangindia. Iba diamo kone dering binyago. Diamo kone deringa. Tini diamo kone dering. Some people say there are many guys that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any. Save my lovely Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. Sale pute kwa kangindia. Iba diamo kone dering binyago. Diamo kone deringa. Tini diamo kone dering binyago. Sweet Elizabeth, but where did you go? Oh, Ruji, sing on, boy, sing. I say, Elizabeth, but where did you go? Come back to your loving Ruji, yeah, Blackie boy, Ruji. Don't you listen whatever let me say? Come back to your loving Ruji. I am deeply worried at heart, 'cause the girl I love so well, my friend has snatched from me. Now I scarcely know what to do. Better hang my head and cry for my lovely Elizabeth. My friend has snatched from me. Now I scarcely know what to do. Better hang my head and cry for my lovely Elizabeth. Some people say there are many guys that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any. Save my lovely Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. Pela kwa mime mata muko mina drogu wade ege bamboale sale pote kwa kandindia ima diamo kone delinga binyago diamo kone delinga tini diamo kone delinga binyago
Good morning and welcome to your midweek edition of Sports Updates. We start off with the Western Area Football Association, where then Sefton writes a formal petition on the interim order of the Salon, the SLFA disciplinary committee for bring FC Wansin back to First Division. So Leon Stars don't touch down in the Bangkok for the FIFA Football Series. Not just one game we get for play. We just go play against Azerbaijan, and that have been confirmed as well. So it is very, very much long awaited. So this news now don't surface as the Crumble go get a revamp. So the reform go add up to 500 seats, and the World Snooker Championship go stay until 2045. So the Crumble are ready for receive a lot of snookers players again. So a 19-year-old gymnast don't become the first Wales athlete in more than 50 years for be crowned a all-round champion at the Artistic Gymnastic British Championship. So Ruby Evans from Cardiff don't say the win don't give him a lot of confidence for going into the years where lies ahead. So LA Spark to play against Nigeria. So this is an African arriving to the spotlight. We all know, say, the LA Spark, one of the best female basketball team, go play against the Tigress from Nigeria. And PSG to make a formal request for them postpone the match between RC Lens inside the French League One, as they play Liverpool in a double-legged Champions League quarter-final. But according to RC Lens, they're not one for them postpone the game. For this morning, now all this we get for you inside Sports Updates.
Hello, good morning and welcome to your midweek edition of the entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. Well, J. Cole, of course, don't come out and say, you know, be ever no saying as football sweet until few weeks after we start for watch soccer, and only then able discover say somebody like Lionel Messi they around. Well, that's don't put fans them, of course, on a big hole because I mean J. Cole of all. But anyway, moving on, Liberia musician star, of course, CIC don't reveal to the fans them say it will release a very first song this year inside April. According to way in share and Facebook page say Chief don't cook, let the fans they know it's outside April, they go chop. And also from the Caribbean to Sierra Leone, well, I mean Tycoon don't touch down Freetown, and it was warmly received by Linus the Genius. Of course, that we will get into later. And also Wilshire Baby in EP is set and ready. A new song dropping from Wilshire Baby, of course, Not Promising, and featuring one of Black Leo associates, of course, we the brother man Titi Young. So let's watch out for that one. And also Don't Quick on the beats, of course, Don't Cook, and a one for let the fans them guess who that's them again forget on this joint. The song Hala Hala will be dropping. Medity on the other hand don't drop in very first single inside EP entitled Everybody. The official video drop yesterday is out now. And finally this morning, Mayor of Kenema, of course, don't summon King Boss LA na court inside Bo City. Well, due to the insult at the event inside Bo. So according to the Bo mayor, don't confirm I'm see the mayor come inside Bo and someone since that day the palava happened. But meanwhile, President Nkrumah don't they catch so much bullets. Well, they don't get 20 remarks say, and guys then from Kenema say they want for kill him. And they make this post when say they don't need for wait for Lenkan Kenema, let them come meet and a free time because in busy and not going to come Kenema now. Well, this is now to get for you inside the news this morning. Join me at 4 on the Twitter.
Morning, afternoon, it's all they so come. I know the fed for impress nobody. Now me real life and they live and know they fake come. And they cut me good to me size. But the money you know they full up me eye. That in all they way they satisfy. That way you get your peace of mind. Nothing but the fast peace of mind. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Nothing but the fast peace.
This Ramadan, love the travel and the blessing where you get in return. Boku, where family they oversee, they send support. Where you give zakat with clean heart. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau to make us simple, fast, and get Boku reward. This Ramadan, we will share blessing with you. Anytime you receive money through we enjoy 1% cashback for all transaction. Now any PC and Sons outlet na the country. With PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, no stress, no long story, just trusted service with transaction and meaningful rewards. This Ramadan, send love and receive blessing from PC and Sons Foreign Exchange Bureau. The money transfer service where you defend all signers alone. Visit any PC and Sons outlet all about the country today.
You sabi Benny Mix?
I can tell you, that Solomon in fast food love Dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine.
Epic Radio.
They make them, now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. He fine for big person. He they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Then the mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Remember say, Benny Mix then a packet. And they write PLC banner. Benny Mix, they all sign us alone for sale. But if you want to buy
Epic Radio.
you number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headlines bombe pa la baroba la barela deta di la roba la doba di la la.
Brian Tracy once said, "You get within you right now everything you need for deal with whatever the world can throw at you." Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Facebook, and through the website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, government don't confirm that hundreds of Sierra Leoneans don't be deported from Guinea for sake of the country cracked down on undocumented foreign nationals. And also, Mayor Akisoyado respond to the SLPP nomination of acting mayor of Freetown. Speaker of Parliament invites the leadership of the opposition at Parliament to a meeting and self-remind them of their primary responsibility. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me to discuss these issues, I get inside the studio Solomon Sundu, Executive Director for Be Found, and I also get Regional Brian Ojukutu Soya. Good morning, Sundu.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, listeners and viewers on your Facebook.
Okay, Reginald, good morning.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, listeners.
Okay, straight off, without wasting any time, we look at stories reported on the front pages of various newspapers, and for that, my first take will be the Aoko newspaper. A story reads, "We are going to have frequent parliamentary sittings effective today due to our extended adjournment," Speaker Thomas announced. Also, over 900 Sierra Leoneans repatriated from Guinea amid government action to protect citizens. Another story reported ECSL chairman engages political parties, stakeholders ahead of 2028 elections. And finally, Sierra Leone secures 15 dialysis machines in India-backed health push. All of the stories you go find na the Aoko newspaper this morning.
From the Concord Times newspaper, tear gas chaos at border as Guinea crackdown send hundreds home. Speaker urges opposition MPs to end boycott and attend parliament. Veteran female journalists recognized as peace builder. And finally, we get China offers zero traffic access to African exports, deepening Sierra Leone ties. All of these stories and more, they're at the front page of the Concord Times.
Away from that, I take the Premier News newspaper. Top story reads, "India donates 15 dialysis machines to boost Sierra Leone's kidney care." Another story, USLTHC celebrates decades of service and impact. Sierra Leone Cindy Association celebrates Chetty Chad with grand festivities. And also, Health Ministry pushes bold reforms amid resource constraints. All of the stories, plus also in this issue, they na the Premier News newspaper this morning.
And finally, Mion take care na the Independent Observers. They get top story. Chimp Sanctuary conducts environmental competition for schools. My father, my bargain. ACC won NCRA against professional misconduct. And finally, in the southern and eastern region, direct aid, Kenema, and Ramadan support to Muslims. Plus, Mr. President, can we talk? Part 358, all in the Independent Observers publication this morning.
Away from that, we take a look at the first story inside the show this morning. Outside the government of Sierra Leone, through the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, don't confirm that hundreds of Sierra Leoneans don't be deported from Guinea amid the ongoing crackdown on undocumented foreign nationals. And according to the ministry, inside a press release they put out yesterday, the operation then say they carry them out on the 23rd March 2026. Now, inside Conakry way affects several Sierra Leoneans, especially the one there without valid documentation. And authorities, according to the release, also say individual there with proper document being released, while those without legal status, we don't then deport them back come na Salone. Report also continued that a total of 942 returnees don't receive them na Cambia border, including women and children we them expect as the process they continue so far. And of course, if you will follow the program yesterday, we discussed the same issue. We talk about the tension we begin at the border crossing point yesterday. The leader of the opposition at Parliament, Honorable Abdulkago, also informed the public about the police firing tear gas on people we begin at the border yesterday, and several other things, including people we call inside the program, or a particular person we call debunking the news that no such thing no they happen at the border at that moment, say, because there was no information or press release from the government. But later yesterday we see a press release coming out from the Ministry of Information and Civic Education confirming the incident and waiting really happen and the steps them so far away they don't take. But I'll start with Sundu on this particular issue of people, Sierra Leoneans, not having documents in Guinea where then deport back Canada, the country. How you view this particular incident?
Thank you very much. Marion, you see, some of us are not Swissair. If you can recall, we were here the other day, we were talking about this national ID card. Some of we, I don't say, let God continue to forgive with the grace, journalist, society, for now we speak truth to power, respectfully. As a citizens, or as a national, or as somebody where they go now, anybody in country, documentation, make sure, say, you get the requisite documents we require you for stay in that country day. Guinea, not new to me. In fact, now perhaps I don't call. In those days, Guinea, where they work, that encar identity. Then one of the simplest thing and the way aside the way you go, forget them. Maybe they carry me ID card. They don't matter whether you put your name as Solomon Sundu, but once you get the Guinean name, you are accepted. But you can forget something where they identify you. So like for me, this is not a surprise. This is not a call for every Sierra Leoneans or even as African. Now, for example, in Sierra Leone, we get ECOWAS, identification card. You get the national. But in this country, you go there back where you go see people for go take ID card. For we own countries, people they dispute that all the price. These are some of the reasons what they talk about. Because anything can crack down, anything can happen. You understand? So for me, then people will be living in that Bulumene area there, according to the source, around that Bulumene and airport area. These are residents. Well, look at the release. The one that we get proper documentation, they release them. Because we crack down the camp, even if you go to the Western wall, and so then we just take una, we then go now for segments, una we get proper document. They left una. Because una they legally. But una we go not get legal documents. One, they go passive una, or let me say if in a country we get serious issue, then passive una for be hooligans or other for be perhaps then drug business so they but salon name down the waiting. So countries can get for secure themselves.
Maybe look at the message where this they send out to Sierra Leoneans or the government, and this is not the first time where Guinea they deport Sierra Leoneans into the country. It happened last year as well, and this way happened yesterday. Happened shortly after the border dispute talks where the three leaders them na Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia get. And what does this mean to the government in terms of Guinea, asking Sierra Leoneans for left the country because of identity at this particular time?
Well, according to this, they would say not so only Sierra Leoneans. Now all.
I'm talking about Sierra Leone.
Thank you. So for me, I think say Sierra Leone don't be this country. I can remember during the days of Sheikh Otsiriden and with small, where they butu behind Guineans. Now they run camp. Shaka Stevens at that time they accommodating. That make you see most of the Guineans don't become nationalized or they don't become Sierra Leoneans now in a country. I think Sierra Leone we get that negligence today. Why we say for me this now? What I see the events yesterday. I called somebody from Conakry. Now it's not true. It tell me say because most of the crimes the way they happen, where they go, they must catch foreigners and then they cause it. Like who get this drug issue now? But we so magnanimous that we need to take actions. Why? But then see and they go for the lead so then kind of stuff. We self get the audacity now. We get so many of them now. If we go look at Keke, we are not inciting. Go then Keke Okada riders. In fact, they become rude to people. They not sabi talk to people. They're so rude. I know it's how they talk. So I think say it is but fits. Let we say begin say no. I think say if we not take this side, let we say begin. So this na call for we all. Not begin the segment we say. Now we are the Minister of Labor. They tell you about. Always, you see what the other day I student they talk about on even the good governance. Why would I look at no more Indians, Lebanese? What's about the Nigerians? What's about the Guineans? What's about the other foreign nationals where they in Sierra Leone? When I need talk about them.
So Guinea me get this in mind that themselves gets people naya a lot, and it possibility they that their own people them na Sierra Leone as well not get all the documentation where they're supposed to get before them act the way how them act, or then they expect we for act the same to their own people.
Yes, because na country security can force. As we speak, Donald Trump, the immigration law we put according to the presidential proclamation, right? Then they give people whether na filing, whether na waiting, except you don't get visa before. After they talk to you, then go accept, say go do this. My family they in that kind of thing. Where you go now sleep that they give you, then say based on the presidential proclamation for the security of America. Why we not go institute that kind of thing? And we get people in where perhaps now they go turn their hooligans, now they go turn bad people, and they go use for do their miscreant business and we say for the crackdown. I think this is not call for immigration. I don't say this. You see, some of us we are not sincere. But when you talk something, well, perhaps I'm in lens. But they come to pass. Now me cook in Canada program and they do a lot of research. So this is not the time. When the Ministry of Labor be they talk, now the Indians, I come up with a good governance, say yes, we don't introduce this biometric system. Remember that time? But we also not tap and pan Lebanese, Indian. What about the other foreign nationals? We get Guineans, we get Nigerians, we get Liberians, we get infant. Where they talk about the drug business? We get in a court. So what we said no, we do the necessary thing for make we know for let we secure we country.
Do you see government going that path?
We
in
need
terms
to.
of securing, because why I asked this question yesterday, we did almost the whole of the day. Even at the time where reports they come say them they fire tear gas against Sierra Leoneans, you get some people, including somebody who remain anonymous, we call inside the program where we understand seeing a government official defending the actions by the Guineans at that particular time day.
For me, I can say Guinea now sister country. I don't say this. We don't need war among ourselves. But that doesn't mean they should not put their security in place. So. And lock and the crackdown, as I call, they don't only look at Sierra Leoneans, they look at anybody where they in Guinea, where residents, we not get legal documents. Let we be plain with this.
Okay.
Now, like if we say we don't undertake that, now make us say the Ministry of Labor. You see, those were they call. I don't do this program for over 2 months now. At that time, where the Ministry of Labor say they introduce biometric, could they fix a new thing in one day? No, crack down not only Lebanese or Indians or other with we get Guineans in there. Then they cause so much atrocity. Go within the street. Now, long on top bike you go see them. They don't sleep, but they make so much money now. In fact, they're ruthless. They do all kinds of things. For me, I will not say tit for tat, but also the security of any state is paramount. Now, like I mentioned Donald Trump. Why didn't they issue whether or not immigrant visa, whether or not this? They say for the security of the United States. So sadly, I think say we don't become magnanimous too much from time immemorial. From the 80s, where we small they say we should to really crack down on people and the Guineans for say let them wait till how they come. Where they kaya and then say if you hear the word kabudu. Then say the way go na kono the kabudus where those people they go sit down. Now then Diamond A away NDMC they wouldn't see them the people them helicopter they crack them down. So for me I think Sierra Leone need for they do the needful.
Okay, yes, Reginald.
Thank you very much. Now yesterday I be talk about the proactiveness of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. It is sad that this incident take about 7 hours. After we don't talk, more than 7 hours, in fact, before the ministry put out a statement, and all using all sort of words on the statement, and we have few people that will say, I mean, go confirm, go this, go that. Now, waiting that individual they will call yesterday, go get vacancy, and was saying, you know this, that. I mean, calling my name while making the statement. Now, waiting go can say again to the people, were we misinforming the people in order to be? I talk yesterday, say by the end of the day, we'll get more than 500. Initially, it was 500.
And they make mention, say not to deportation happen, but according to the press release, it's deportation.
Exactly, how not to deportation at this. Marion, the point here is, even Sierra Leoneans with documents were deported as well. even Sierra Leonean. As at last night, somebody came home yesterday. 3 of them, I won't call their name. Now Moriton then 3 of them come home, then get valid identification, and they were deported. They were living in Bolobine. 2 woman, and then 1 Pekin. 3 of them. I won't call their name. I won't describe the business with them they do there and all. But they were business people. I mean, then send them people, they will document. And then let me know.
But Regina, you get to look at the type of
documents. I mean, you are making mention here about identification. Yes. I mean, I'm telling you, they also get residents. The Guinean residence permits will not expire itself. In fact, it expires, I think, in November. Yeah. In fact, while they were doing it, Marion, where people they send their documents according to the person we are getting in touch with, whether they send their documents, they don't even care. They don't even watch documents. They were just loading them and sending them. And the government, through the press conference, say it's dignified way that they repatriate the people. Is that a dignified way? Loading our citizens on a truck and sending them back to our country like the way it happened. So, I mean, it's high time we begin for treat matters and we need for be treated. We need for be treated with the utmost seriousness we deserve, Mayo. When I saw the videos of how these Sierra Leonean people were deported, some of them property they left there, then go and vandalize the Marion. The place na Bolobine, I tell you yesterday, I've been to Bolobine. Some man in able pull, some man na the close way able take na no more. It was a hostility raid where they go there, then rough people them, take them back, then take other thing there. Where they just able for pull 9 days go. So is that dignified way?
So looking at the response from the government, as I asked Sundu just now, so is it that the government will act on this and try for investigate more, or rather than waiting they don't put out as a press release? You just make mention of people properties left there and then just bundle them, send them back na free tongue. So is it wise enough, or you see the government going back to those places and do more investigation, or foresee how then people in the able forget the property then will defend with the added money?
Marion, we are claiming that, I mean, we get good tie with Guinea. I believe, say, if this is an operation with them want for do, we have an embassy in Guinea. Why they not communicate this to the Sierra Leonean embassy in Guinea, telling them that so them all Sierra Leonean the way they live now, so una ensure say una get una verified documents.
And it was not stated and all. Can do that in the press release.
Now it's here the press release where the government put say it's an ongoing. So if it was an ongoing exercise from the Guinean government, why we not rally the information to the Sierra Leone and the way they live na Bolobine? I mean, we can all just one megaphone say from we own embassy, we go there, we pass on information, say, hey, the Military people of Guinean government, they can check us, Sierra Leone, and they will not get Guinean residence permit or form of identification. So, when I try to put all entities together, why did they not do that? It was not stated as to whether they did or they did not. And now, the incident happened, in fact, government not even aware safe. I mean, it's a testament, Mayo. Because with the talk now, so people have been denying me say it not happen. So it means say that means, and you are expecting. I talk yesterday say some of the information and they get. We are expecting those information from government, but it was rather unfortunate. Now colleagues them they tell me what thing exactly will happen, and government gets already there. We have embassy there. Yeah. The fact that the entire thing then they happen, you are expecting the first point of call from the embassy to foreign affairs, from foreign affairs to Ministry of Information. Over 8 hours, no information. We also be there, wallow in assumption and all. Okay. We speculate, waiting. Now the easy one make the deported people there. And now 942. They say now they do screening now for no other than a Sierra Leonean, other than not a Sierra Leonean. Yeah. Then people they pass the night na Pamalab, now they then sleep. Some man sleep now gone. Take them to the barracks yesterday, and some of them with their family they don't go collect them people them. Why so that and still a try for friend because some don't pass 10-15 years we come out salon. Yes. It is really rather unfortunate, Marion, that incident like this we serious. We know they see government they treat them with the utmost level of seriousness we deserve. It's a problem.
Yes, I just want to say something. Yeah. Regina, if you can recall, we get the deputy ambassador from Guinea. He raised some concerns say The unfortunate thing, Sierra Leoneans they go to Guinea, they need to go register with the embassy. You know, at times we are also a very, very fragmented, how citizens then. But this were called before 2 months, where the deputy ambassador, they on the media, they talk say, Sierra Leoneans they go to Guinea. We get what to call attestation in those days. We go to the inside and they give attestation to you because for make sure say you there with saying. They said they report to the embassy. That again talk am. He said they report to the embassy. But they encourage and say, una can't report una set to the embassy. Let us know usa una de in case of any issues. So for me, you see some of the reasons. These are some of the reasons. You know, they say we talk to the dog, you talk to the bull. We don't say it's not correct. Now make me say, let's take the bull by its own. Let we say begin crack down on people in our way illegal. Let the Guineans and also we self able for put security in place.
Okay, we move away from that particular topic there and look at another one. Usai. The mayor of Freetown, our worship Yvonne Akisoya, don't respond to the Sierra Leone People's Party nomination of acting mayor of Freetown. This comes shortly after, a widespread information talk about the Sierra Leone People's Party nominating somebody way for serving the capacity as acting mayor at a time where the mayor not in our office because of the boycott way the opposition, the main opposition boycott governance because of the appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha as the chief electoral commissioner. One move would and say they're not happy, but and the government not really listen to the call as to not for appoint Edmond Sylvester Alpha as the chief electoral commissioner without going through the right procedures where they be supposed to go through. So right after that, we see the mayor take to in social media, Facebook to be specific, making mention of the Local Government Act of 2022 where it say no provide for acting mayor. It say per section 16.3, say councillor them go only vote for a councillor we go preside over council meeting in the absence of the mayor and in deputy. It say SLPP mayor councillor them as well nor get the quorum for all a council meeting. This now waiting Yvonne Akisoya put now in social media page after we hear information coming from the SLPP party, chairperson Jimmy Batilo Songa after they get a meeting with the minister of one of the ministers or one of the ministries quite recently.
The Minister of Works.
The Minister of Works decided and make this decision, and also for confirm the decision, we also see on AYV where the publicity secretary for the SLPP also make mention of this move where the party don't take as then say things not they go on right now in our council because the absence of the mayor and a deputy, whereas they don't appoint an acting mayor at this particular time. I will start with Sundu on this new development.
Yeah, I think say the SLPP as a party in government, now people away respect the constitution, and I know would believe say they will do something ultra-variously, go call for self, because a mayor like we any other, like we talk about the auditor general or judge, the president, if in demand fits, say the mayor not they work in accordance with the acts, like we the acts specific, not give no reasons, it just abstain from office. The president ain't get rights for do the necessary, set up a body, we go look into the matter, carry on to parliament and pull the mayor out. But I'm not saying say that don't be it from the presidency. From the councillor, I think the councillor now like quitting the mayor say now a quorum if for form for because the council do not get no protection in any form. Then the only person not say than the Local Government Act 2022. They only tell you about quorum where perhaps the councillor don't absent from sitting. And you don't accept from 1, 2, 3 sitting, then get a right for call you, ask you, if you give valid reason, they look at them, okay, but the reason not valid. Now quorum they will set for evacuate you and vacate you from the seats. Yes, that's the mandates of that. So for me, I'm not thinking say the party go act outside, or do not, I think the local government minister they, in any case, now in for take then kind responsibility they. But this I think is not the political gimmicks. For sure, to the other side say, if you are ready, we are ready more than the way you are ready. And that's no one for let people respect the constitution of Sierra Leone. In as much as we talk about, even the members of parliament for then go back to the work, because now only parliament, call you lawyer or call you magistrate or judge, you then are street that agitate the law. Now the law court if for go or courts not if for go. So the parliamentarians then, by section 97, I don't mention these times without number. Now you then get right for good talk, now you then go express them dissatisfaction and make them go work for the people. Now like the councillors, they not get that protection there. So for me, I think this not just a political gimmicks or a wake-up call that's I need for go to work. But they're not going to take that decision there without the proper quorum sitting in that council.
But they actually don't make the announcement. They actually don't appoint somebody for act as a mayor. Do you see the SLPP reversing the decision if ever the mayor decide for go in office at the end of the day?
Make us say this: the SLPP is a party. We have the government.
Let's then take the decision.
No, it's not the government. I'm telling you.
I'm saying the SLPP.
No, the SLPP is a party, Marion. For me.
The chairman for the SLPP, Jimmy Bati Lusonga.
It's a party. Yes. It's not the minister of local government.
But you not mention.
I'm coming. Let us learn.
No, I they say waiting me see out and waiting I hear from them. The chairman for the party, Jimmy Bati Lusonga, make this announcement talking about the party. He make mention of the party, not talk about the government. The party has decided to do this because the mayor is not on seat.
Mark you then gets the young councillor in a council.
Of course.
So perhaps they remember the same way then we get a long standing sitting. Then the government, the local government minister be do that thing there for appointments. With that, now you get the right for do so, right? Or you get the local government secretariat where now they get right for student and do so. Not to the party. I'm saying this, the SLPP is a party that respects, in my view, respect the constitution. They will not do anything.
So if they respect the constitution, they will do this for appoint somebody. And the information will come out from the local government ministry.
I'm still all in it that it's a political gimmicks. Yeah, I will not subscribe to that.
So if they are playing political gimmicks, they respect the constitution at the same time.
And not suffice, not the old water. Only the local government minister and the local government secretariat has the right, or the president. On the councillor inside, let people not get me wrong, if the local government minister thought it fit that all one they will not go, because one, the councillor they go on sitting, and when, in fact, the councillor now when they go on sitting and get payments. So we don't know, if they not go for any sitting, they don't get expect payments in this case, and Lord puts that on their side. But for letting SLPP as a party take that decision, no, it's out of governance.
Okay.
I'll be very specific on that.
Reginald.
Thank you very much. Me elder brother Solomon Sundu say feel like na gimmick. But I mean we've seen a lot of things that Marion, whatever thing where speculation on begin go round of and all. We've seen it a lot of the time. Well, from past government, from present government, when they begin for test starting something, and then you begin for see action begin taken. I mean, you just want to see how the action he makes. So I think it's in my own view, I feel like it is an attempt for see waiting go be the response or waiting go see the reaction of the mayor, which we've seen already. The mayor don't quote the constitution, and it is good for if like the fact that the mayor is not a position that's not an appointed position. No, people voted for her for lead, and she won overwhelmingly. We all saw the result and all. And then, according to the mayor, he say SLPP not get in fact, the constitution make provision for make them get, I mean, for preside over council meeting in the absence of the mayor or the deputy mayor, but not for like, there is no provision on the constitution under the Local Government Act for make we get an acting mayor of the city. I watched the video from the chairperson of the Sierra Leone People's Party, like you be rightly say, and the meeting take place in our office. According to him, he say it gets a lot of words the way he say one, he say the city dirty, and them as a government where they in power, and all. Even though the Sierra Leone People's Party is a political party, but they are in governance. So, and then Sir Jimmy Bati Lusonga did mention that as a party that is in governance, they are not going to sit and continue to see things going like that. They need to do something. But at that point, it will be announced, waiting at the next step. Only a few hours, we see the publicity secretary talking about this plan. And now there is a photo going viral on social media about an acting mayor by the name of Mayor Blah. In fact, they're not even showing full name. We are in the robe and all, which is, if it's, in my view, turn out to be true, you look at the Constitution, it's a violation of the Constitution, and I believe, say, the political landscape now in the country, it's not something quite good for right home about. A lot of things every day. Now, yeah, we've been just get a senior, say, alone People's Party member, we talk about incidents that will happen during the past government, and then he say, it bring them up, then boycott government, and boycott governance. He said, them bring them up to President Bill, and President Bill and President Kuma Biden, so he listened, and he began for revoke tsunami. So we're expecting something like such to happen. I think it is just rather unfortunate that the president is not in town. I think he went for a summit in Miami, according to State House press. But again, when the presidents come back, I think they don't come on at that stage in a way. We see parliamentarian and don't boycott. I mean, we know. So it's high time the president take interest in this matter.
So is this a decision where the SLPP party for take rather than the rightful authorities, including the minister or Ministry of Local Government?
The Ministry of Local Government, in fact, yes, now then because now then they supervise the council. And all, and it is important for not say not to free tongue to the council no more the boycott. So the mayor na put local is not working. No. Yeah. Ali Badara, in fact, as I talk to you now, so he did Leon Star delegation in Azerbaijan. The mayor of Makeni City Council is not working. So not to free tongue no more. All who say APC mayors and they are not working at the moment. So are we going to have appointed mayors for the other side and or if it is just for Freetown? Now make us say the way how toxic the political landscape is now in a salon. If it's something is not being done at the earliest point of time, it will not be good. I mean, I need to talk about violence or anything. Far from it. And this country, say I don't know resolute their mind, say we know the feds again, we know the but it's an issue that should be handled at the earliest of time for make you know exclamate to something will come, no under kind of political tension and all. Now the country in back to the council, we are getting closer to our 65 independence anniversary. These are the things that we are going to take to our anniversary, and all we go also put the celebration. So I think we have to begin for consider and let's think Sierra Leone first. And forget about we indifferences, forget about the political party ideology, and push the country agenda go before.
Do you see President Bio or even the chief minister for say something about this particular issue where they go on?
Well, the president,
you think
the
that
president before was being addressed, up to this point, he's been addressed as the father of democracy. And so I think this is a testing point now for make we see it take interest in this particular matter. And see how I can call it the parties that we are agreeing to the round table and let their I believe there is always a way, Marion. There is a way. Let them dialogue, let them discuss, and at the end of the day, now just one person get for beer. The one get for beer, and then we go before. That should be done, Marion. It should not be difficult for the president to do.
Yeah, well, the other thing I want to say, for me, I think this has nothing to do with councillors or mayor or chairpersons, in my own view. That is why I'm saying this section 77K, Sierra Leoneans, we get for Sudan, let them support we in this constitutional amendments. Let them look at that thing, they say, let political party, they know they pay allegiance to political party alone, rather than the people.
So who therefore supports the Sierra Leoneans?
We don't put we position paper. But if we talk on that, perhaps we're not going to know if we'll end up for referendum for issue like this. Let we crash them, then look and modify that kind of thing. Look at government not get no business for saying not go work. Left out the parliamentarians in this case. And they said the leadership, whether the mayor or chairpersons, they get for look at the area of concern. They, of course, the councillors one they at risk. Like we had to say, if the minister, now make us say the SLPP, just the rush into the political gimmicks, they're just testing the water for stimulate issues, where perhaps for ignite or call on the local government or local secretariat of the local government secretariat for let it act promptly. Okay. But they don't get that right for go institute person, go sign nothing. We go all water. You get for pay the workers of the council. They could see them, clean as them. Not so you get for sign up. So you go to safe, not just a toothless bulldog for let you go sit on for that.
Okay, we take another story quickly. We'll take this report to side the National Investment Board, where be established under the NIB Act of 2022. they serve as the main policy-making body for investments now. The country don't host one validation workshop on a new company bill. Well, the workshop will take place na the View Hotel, Freetown, City Council, 5th floor. We reporters Oishi say been witness the signing ceremony or be witness the ceremony and be sent with this report.
Inside one big move for strengthening the economy, NIB don't host one-day validation workshop on the Companies and Allied Matters Bill 2026 with support from the World Bank. Aim now for fix gaps them we been there na the old business law. The workshop bring together senior government officials, private sector players, lawyers, and other key stakeholders them for review and validate proposed bill. Talking during the session, the executive director of NIB, Edward Ingas Sandi, explains say the validation workshop now for review the current business registration laws. He points out say before now, business them been they register under different institutions will make the system confusing and inefficient.
We're here today because the National Investment Board, the government of Sierra Leone, particularly the World Bank, they try for review the business registration legislations. Before this time, we don't see businesses they register under different institutions. AORG being the register, sole proprietorships and partnerships. Other people they register NGOs. We can get other people they register different kinds of businesses. Environment we've been there for make people then obtain permits them. Not also been regular. So we feel say for make you able really achieve significant reform in that space, we need to look at the law we govern the entire process.
In further explains the 2026 review process gets key objectives them, including creating one unified and more transparent system for business registration.
We do this for so many objectives. One, make sure say we get one codified single law where they talk to the registration of businesses across the country. We'll try to set up the one-stop shop. We will require for able to do all business registration now at the National Investment Board instead of any other place. We'll make sure say we get also other institutions them we need for make them able to provide certain information or data on businesses for day with we in the one-stop shop. We will ease the process of registering businesses.
Dr. Sandy also highlight say the old law we get plenty loopholes them where some business been the exploits, where don't they affect proper regulation and revenue collection.
We look at the old law, we see say gaps them in on there. And some tenant they even the businesses that we've been on there, they take advantage of them gaps in there. Waiting for do now for strengthening the law so that then gaps and they will tighten them up and increase compliance in the business space. I think it's in a part of all the conversation we get now today.
On the legal side, barrister and solicitor of the High Court of Sierra Leone, Ibrahim Suriyila, be explained within the inside part 1 and part 2 of the bill, plus the key reforms them where them don't introduce or modernize company law and improve compliance.
Preliminary matters part 1. Part 1 of the bill sets out the definition, the scope, and the guiding principles of the legislation. It explains who the law applies to, what the key terms mean, and the philosophy, the rationale behind the proposed legislation. In particular, the government's policy of making it easier for small businesses to register and operate formally. But the Act defines critical terms such as beneficial owner, that most people are aware of, the real human being behind the corporation or behind the business, director, company, entity, and the board. It introduces the bill and it introduces the philosophy, the rationale behind the bill. Part 2 is titled Business Registry and One-Stop Shop, a unified business registry under the Corporate Affairs Directorate. Now, this unified registry is the single national authority. What are the key reforms introduced in this part of the bill? It's the introduction of a unique business identifier. It replaces multiple registration numbers which currently exist. Significantly, it prohibits bearer shares. All shares must now be held in a person's name. Additionally, it seeks a codification of promoters' duties to the company they are forming, and the introduction of limited liability partnership as a new vehicle for professionals and partnerships. That's highly relevant to legal practitioners. They must be interested in how LLPs operate to formalize the arrangement.
For the Epic Morning Show, Suri Sise, the report.
Welcome back. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we deal with range of issues. We look at another one. Also, the Speaker of Parliament though invites the leadership of the opposition na Parliament to a meeting and self-remind them of their primary responsibility. According to Section 97 of the 1991 Constitution, the Right Honorable Speaker Singapore Solomon Thomas make this known inside parliamentary sitting way happened yesterday, Tuesday. Also, I talk about the operation of parliament or parliament proceedings, where say they start fully after a long break for give time to the main opposition APC for do the lower level election and all of these things. Go ahead and also remember them say they are working for the people of Sierra Leone, and most of the things where they're not happy with in governance, not for lead to them boycott, but for pass message in another way to the government and the president, rather than sitting down, staying out of parliamentary activities. And they also say it will get a meeting with them today now in chambers. I will start with Reginald on this.
I think that's a very good one. I step in the right direction. For me, I feel like this, I will expect this particular meeting for be called with a bit earlier. I just tell you, just not say there should always be a way out for make we solve this problem and all. And I see the APC, the opposition leader in the parliament, Honorable Abdulkagbo, will be to acknowledge this particular meeting. We are hoping that the outcome of the meeting is made. I mean, it'll be a very good one, because for the APC, I think they've always made their point known from the deliberation them that until and unless they listen to them, concern the way that it is, they will not be turning back to governance. So it's. I think it's just good for make them go with an open mind for go listen, and then try for see how they can for find a way out, because this is not healthy at the moment. I mean, going into parliament, not having the opposition for challenge the ruling government on certain things, and we get to deal with the states and all. It is not healthy. It is nobody. Now, just I conquer support no more go there at the moment, and we have far more important bills every table in the parliament now. The new amendment bill, the tripartite recommendations, another 1 or 2 bills them as well, where we hope for get healthy debates and then get consensus for pass them and make them into law. So I think it is a meeting where for be attended with an open mind, and I'm sure the APC self then will give them a chance for make them talk, and then the speaker self will make their own position. But again, in such time like this, like I say, it's always in the happen now, so not those things that we knew. These are things that have happened in previous governments happening again, and it is not healthy. You know, I mean, that tonengi politics what they play in this country, and it makes alone day like I did. So when this party do this, the other party back way come, they say back I do that back. When I do that, and at the end of the day, it is the people that way they suffer. The people that they look for quality leadership and all of those things as well. I hear Honorable Timbo say. He said the people voted for. He cannot say people voted for and all. He said now the party them vote for. He said so if that is the party's decision, they are going with it. As they asked him how, he said because their face was not on the ballot papers, it was the political party symbol, and they are coming in again the PR system as well. The PR as against the first. Pass the post. Now, MPs that they tell you say our allegiance is to our political parties, because now then they put you in our list. Now then they put we say now you the number 1, now you the number 2. So now they get power. So whatever thing where they say, but if it's that's one way get for deal with, say you way they make this decision now, you not give for Guna Parliament. The next day you know they represent we again. Then I not feel say that maybe them for take the kind of action way then they take now. So I think say Parliament get for open room for the dialogue where they start today, and that they expect the outcome for be fruitful one way.
Do you see the opposition attending the meeting where the speaker called?
Well, I feel say
considering the fact that you say one of the members of parliament make mention of they were not voted for on behalf of themselves but as a party.
They not get. I mean, attending this, not to sit in and go for.
The meeting,
yeah. I understand. I get you clearly.
See them for attend the meeting.
Yes, now they see. I say, wait, I mean, the point where they try for make now that they are not attending the meeting, no mean say them boycotting not the go on. The APC have always stated that they are open to dialogue. From the press release,
so
from
the outcome of the meeting
and
will
all
determine if they will return to
yes,
Parliament.
so I think say if they are open for dialogue, this is one place again. They know, I mean, this they know think they know just it is dialogue we get for happen. At the end of the day, the who get for succumb to in company succumb, but it go only happen in a place where dialogue don't take place. So they don't have option for me. I think they should go. I don't know if it's the entirety of the members of the APC or the leadership of the parliamentary caucus and all. They should be there. They should be there. And then for make them position known, they could make their position known. They could make the party position known. And then it will be an ongoing process now. From this one, you never can tell. Maybe the speaker himself will take interest in the matter now and see how they himself can involve government in them and we solve them amicably at the end of the day. But I think they should go. They should attend this particular meeting where the speaker they call for. With respect to the speaker in office and also with respect to make we put this long-lasting impasse to rest and move back to a smooth running governance system.
Yes, Sundu.
Yeah, I think say this now the call we don't they make. Me don't they say this in this modern days democracy in the world. Democracy now they go with engagements, discourse, and dialogue. And as they stand on this waving, I do the good governance. You see them because I share with all. Yeah, this is not the call where I say the call on the SLM, the APC leadership for letting them engage with the institutions where relevant. So for me, I think say this is not call we on the hill dividends. And one thing I go say, they cannot get it all. Let me say this. If you are in opposition, just like we Regina don't say the former Secretary General be there for the SLPP where they talk about then said we don't do the chairman, former chairman of the SLPP. Then said we don't do them. Yeah. But one thing what they refuse for accept now, you see when people and they against a set of system, they bring all kinds in. For me, there is no way Timo will tell me, say, they'll not be vote for them. As Section 97, they talk, but,
they said not vote for them as individual.
They can. But you don't hear from the chairman. Even when under first past the post, they were boycotting. You know that. Boycotting is just a normal thing. But look at the time.
I think they refer to the statement of the speaker, say, then they because people vote for them and then for serve the people.
Yes, I said now that section 97 they tell you wait for me always now that I don't they say so that they regard themselves as representative of the people, not as political party. So Timbo, now just because the PR system, and for me nobody, me at the I mean I one proponent for the PR system. PR system have a very good model where they lay beaucoup thing, wait for me the country move on. If no more we accept and gladly and the people understand. So for let's say no, because they are representative of the people.
But the same PR system don't make a lot of communities not get members of parliament.
No. Marion, that law not, law not talk about that.
That's the reality.
That's not the reality.
That's the reality.
That's not the reality. When they vote, no, that's not the reality.
That's the reality. A lot of every district, no, that's
not reality. For every district, for example, Connaught district get 14 chiefdom. In that 14 chiefdom, they get 9 members of parliament. Those 9 members of parliament, they are elected for the entire Connaught district. Yes, that's why Section 97 is speaking to us, representative of the people. You go to 105, it's passing law, treaties, and the like.
So you are saying some MPs and they lie, where they say some communities.
Now fallacy. That's not how they tell you what Thibault said. They talk. It's a fallacy. Now make a talk about Section 77K. Even under the first past the post, this 77K, when bill go to Parliament or issue go to Parliament, if the political party themselves don't support, they go 77K. Now make a say that we support, that we put this thing, that we for modify them. So for me, representation is representation. For whether the boycott, now be first past the post. We are not boycotting.
What of communities telling you that they don't have members of parliament?
It's because the parliamentarians are lazy. With all due respect, they are laziness. And laziness, I tell you, because it's laziness. It's fallacy to the highest degree. So me, Western Obanaya, if I want to see any members of parliament, I either sit
I wish Nasonti able clarify, but we don't have time.
No, we should have time on that. I tell you, say we should have time on that. All members of parliament in the Western Oba district, they are all for Tembe Town. They are all for any side you can call upon them. And laziness for no good. If you tell me, say one of the two are the push, one of the two are the push. If it's okay, the finance does not allow us. That's not the way for push. Like when people also do political party finances, this not in there waiting for capture inside, how for empower the members of parliament for they able for traverse within their districts and they. That's how we support.
As I say, Reginald, I wish Nasonti for clarify because I don't talk to a few members of parliament. We go tell you say some certain communities inside their own community no get representation.
Representation. Fields no get. Tembe Town no get.
You are a journalist.
Yeah, I'm not denying, but Fields no get MP. You don't have two. In fact, the two MP then are one O separate.
Let us not bite their two. Let them go on their
work. My content in your state, so there is one bill in Usai well in Shopley. Look, Honorable Usman Timbo in family also. So, and then two honorable and in the 2018 election, they both contested. Now, you come out there now, you go to community, check how many honorable Lomli gets. Usai Solomon soon today. Then get honorable Tawa, then get honorable nice guy. I swear.
Let me tell you.
About 300
we
get.
You know, this is the time what they say. Let us not say this. No, argue. No, let us not buttress the honorable member. Let's tell them you are the honorable members of this district.
So you are saying they don't know the area where they cover.
They knew, but because they knew.
But if they know, why then keep on telling the people that some certain area then they're not in community, we not get MP.
Now the APC members of parliament will tell you that. The SLP members of parliament, they will not tell you this.
How you go prove that?
I will tell you because they knew their responsibility. They knew they are elected under the district. Okay. It's not by constituency.
It's actually the Charlie opinion poll states and clearly that about 62% of Sierra Leone they are against the proportional representation.
No, I'm not saying we are not here to discuss whether they are against or for. But I'm saying for as long as under Section 97 they are elected, they are representative of the people.
Okay, may we go now for calls inside the show. We go for caller on the phone. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boy from Godrich.
Boy, go ahead.
Me, I want.
We don't lost boy. Anyways, 07999949993. Now the number for call inside the show and make your contribution regarding the issues them we don't discuss so far. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Epic Radio.
Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Mina Mohammed, I call from Shell.
Go ahead, Mohammed.
Well, we talk about first past the pool. What about the one that wouldn't they elect as a member of parliament? From then they abandon that community, they go rent middle tone. I will talk about that. Then they talk say for Sidon and dialogue. Dialogue na two teams. You way they are the offensive side for accept, and the way they try for calling for dialogue for accept. For all teams, who now they take for blame government. Every day government. This is not correct in our society.
07999949993. Call and make your contribution inside the show on the things that we don't discuss or topics we don't discuss so far. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mohammed from Cambia.
Mohammed, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. The other day I had a listen where somebody called a chat for making self anonymous. He say una no invoice, so nobody bother for calling him. Then he begin condemn the station. Say at the talk of this Guinea thing will be happen.
Okay.
Yeah, begin condemn the station. Say we now they do research, now they reach to the people them. In fact, the thing the way you see now, thing we don't pass now, whole something this that. They begin make them one day, but then. On even reference and say, we were the listen. I mean, Mohammed always from Cambia, the listen. I not say some 10 days, we are not able to reach them. Now they announce over and over. We try to reach them, but we're not hearing anything. And in this situation, the Minister of Information, imagine something that happened 2 days ago. Nothing to not up to that same way on a OSTA program day. Nobody not come for say for this, that, for saying that this or that. Government not say anything. Then you want come, even they blame the radio, say they not they do research, they not they do that one day. And we now have been glad is some Latina regionals where it's a colleague from Colentel call and don't confirm. And Mrs. have been the try for confirm because I didn't come here. I know see that thing they happen.
Okay.
It's been so unfortunate that way. And then coming from this mayor inside, I think say the way somebody they say that acting side. It will be difficult to, because when I say I want to choose acting, it will be all over the country, and that one is very serious.
Okay, thank
you. So
you.
let them try for know what they can do.
Thank you. 079994993. Now the number for call inside the show and make a contribution. Hello, you name outside the call from.
Bumper, I call from.
Bumper, you okay? Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. What I want to tell me, Sundu, you know about boundary delimitation. How you expect member of parliament we na Lombly them you know for you count na Calbato, you see they can do social corporate responsibility who people don't know how you see people then go engage the PR system is not good for we because what you mean by post past peoples you the help government for pushing so many things there we see honorable then the big school now in community because it is good for good contest and say we get competition now party now make we say we know we want this PR system. All the members of parliament they go tell you say now the party now recommend that because they not vote for his face. Now we understand then say allow make this law very common for people and because then here where the MP then they do so it help government greatly for build bridge, for build church, for build mosques, for pay people and fees. It's so many.
Thank you.
If now I think a benefit. What about the community now? Now what thing government will do?
Thank you, Bumper.
We go back to the deal.
079994993. Call and make a contribution. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Yeah, good morning. This is Concerned Citizen.
Okay.
Your contribution this morning, please, Epic. There is time for now, also for the drink other different traditional program. No, you get the teaching them, mentioning them. I mean, other voices than this. Getting to know all the time. I think this time around because
we know they get Sundu all the time. Just make your points. We know they get Sundu all the time. So until now, you familiar with his voice, but make your points.
You know, get different voices them only make a meaningful contribution. Because you see them for say as a
talk on the topic, yeah, please. Just talk on the issues.
No, I mean, that's my own point at the time. We are still not time of being all the different voices. They're not going to get them now.
So we don't get different people. Perhaps you're so familiar with Sundu in voice, but the like of Melvin, where you make mention, he is always there, and other people are always there. Good morning. Your name also you call from?
This is from Bafos.
Yes, go ahead.
What I want to say now, una they justify the talk where Sundu they say. Because I don't think say una for justify that too. Una for just let anything point. It's not anything na for don't call that possible for justify.
So we are saying now we invite Sundu. So you not go tell we say we not for justify why we being Sundu. That's what I'm saying, yeah? We don't bring other people them. So if you're familiar with Sundu in voice, perhaps because you find them interesting always whatever. But we don't count the Melvin where you make mention. We don't count other people, Dr. Moina, for come sit down at the same podium and make them points. So whilst you the call, make your point regarding the issues, not for attack with guest or person way would they bring na the studio for discuss the issues, please. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Yeah, Bakar from.
Bakar, go ahead.
I'm not the thing is where we talk. The government wait till we see. They only come for wool instead of people. Because when you check now, waiting to happen in our country, for like we see severally, then they bring intimidation to you. Even we not prepare for fight. But Salon are the richest country. Then Guinea gets plenty to them they benefit from. If you Guinea the old ambassador, they lock them, then the old soldier man, they lock them. Then they dress with Sierra Leone and they carry them. Then they get a Sierra Leone and then bundle like a junk's clothes. Then come bundle them and carry them for we. We don't know what we fight. It means it's high time to let the government focus
on the minerals then if they will get we can see and make standard provision for the citizens them. What you have in the ground broke people else them. What you have in the terrorize people them, the business they do. What you have government they do things that were not correct. Then we need for talk. But if we can't enough they talk about PR1 for return everybody knows the PR is not correct.
Okay, thank you.
Most of we the illiterate here, we will not get sense we understand go sabi. But first pass the poll. Then can we go there? One of the bookman on a level. Thank you.
Thank you. Simple, make your point on the issues. Don't attack any person in personality. State your issue. Everybody gets an opinion to whatever discussion. So you not say because now this way you think, now so the other person for think. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Good morning, Epic.
Good morning.
Samuel Koyato.
Go ahead, Lamin.
Yeah. I think I will clap for the Speaker of Parliament, Senge Paul Thomas. Now, a step in the right direction. You know, what we put in a position of trust now for a time like this, a time where the country, they in this kind of chaotic way, for see leaders like Unakind, we go say, okay, we're not calling people that no can talk. And I don't know for which or not, but for we come out upline, Pikin know they get rights in Papa. So in this case, APC now the Pikin them, and then His Excellency President Bio now the Papa. Okay. Whatever I do, that's when I get for Bia no more. When I go to the meeting and lie low. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll pick 2 more calls, but before that, do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body? Looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? Want a tea that keeps you feeling fresh all day? Our tea is your answer. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. Our tea, natural freshness in every sip. Brought to you by Kyle. We'll pick another call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Your name outside the call from?
Rogers Juba.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, your name outside the call from?
Mina Rogers Juba.
Rogers, go ahead.
People that talk about representation. We not say people that represent we. Me, I know the 2 honorables and within I one are APC. One are SLPP. Then they represent we well. Then they go into the affairs of what I say. The PR system, it don't pull some things then now this country we actually define. Fine. When then they say that person don't die, oh, they go Dubai election, this, that, Fed commodity, this happened, all then they don't the PR system don't eradicate that one day. Secondly, at the still I've been talking to the let APC no say no partner in the world or SFPP no say no partner in the world where they know the boycott na parliament.
Okay.
But the one way me they against me your opinion they against now the sitting down strike. Then the boycott. SFPP okay. Did the boycott. But now on a topic.
Thank you.
With that topic they don't pass. Then come back to Parliament.
Okay, thank you.
So that let them go to that meeting where they don't invite them. Let them come back. One person at the rule country.
We'll pick 1 more call and end the show this morning. 0799949993. Hello, your name outside the call from? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, your name outside the call from?
Me now, Mohamed Konsa, the call from.
Mohamed, go ahead.
Thank you so much. And to wait me take concerning about this, the wedding asked you. And some of you don't say we vote, but we not vote for no member of parliament. We vote for party. Because the new voter wey they count for we, they say they say not vote for by constituency. What do? We vote for the party. The party in they choose the member of parliament where they want. Since we need an opportunity, I have not ever seen member of parliament. Or say member of parliament they don't come to win here. All the member of parliament will not submit them. Because now the party now they choose. That is what they count for this PR system. We don't understand nothing about PR system. Then just kind of when they say PR system. People they don't know member of parliament, so then I away this member of parliament, then they don't have the constituency. Member of parliament the day.
Okay.
Other one they can campaign for the other for the seat.
Thank you.
So they submit them, then they can't we area. But now they know they come, we not submit them. They can't impose. They say proper pass PR system no more. People don't want some more, people don't talk. They say proper PR system no more. Every What kind of problem this?
We're not going to pick any more calls. We will wrap up in few seconds. I just want to start with Sundu, just in a few seconds, please.
Yes, I want to tell the callers in thank you. And like the first possible way to say, even with the first past the post, honorable members, they go, commoner in place, they go rent a different side. We don't know that this country, first past the post, people that Christ say they don't know the members of parliament. Secondly, on the area of, you know, the MPs, where the person they talk about the PR system, it's not properly explained. And that is the call, where the government, all other things will tell you, say, do not explain the system of PR system to the people. I agree with the callers. But it's one of the best model of democracy where me, they feel say, oh, no, they get fed, oh, no, they get you and cry. Look like what's in the happen. So, like, for me, the political parties, like the person we talk saying, now the political party they vote. If they honor the first past the post, now the political party they give you symbol. If I make it the political party not give you symbol, we need a lot of education on this. That make us blame the government on that side. They say they not do better educational system on that side. They first pass the post, not so individual. Una go rally bien Marion, una rally bien Solomon Sundu, but if the party not demand fit for give symbol, you go independent. So these are the issues where Sierra Leoneans they need for no. But the PR system, for me a proponent to them that the best system, but you need for be explained to the people in the future. Because if they explain that to the people, why honorable members they come out left in constituents, they can't sit down other constituents. Why honorable members, like the other way to talk about for the build bridge, it's not their job. And this is the educational side. Not so honorable member in work for make a go build bridge or make school. Even now as we talk, they go for assistance. They go tell you say the money will get, try to the system they get constituents develop and form. That all go under council. Now the council are responsible for development. So I think say the governance side need to be explained properly to the people. Once more, the PR system, the government need for take in time for let them educate the masses. But no other members of parliament not go to parliament without the political party not give symbol. If the political party not give symbol, you go independent. Under this PR system are the same. Now make with that you say let the threshold let it can down so that other smaller party then will get way for going to parliament.
Okay, yes, Reginald.
Thank you very much, Marion. Thanks to the callers that we take them time for contribute as well. I'll wrap up with this. It's just rather unfortunate to not to be key focus, Tani. I mean, for talk about PR system or first past the post, but the realities and everybody they see. I mean, the honorable members then go tell you say, I mean, it's our party, and now you see the loyalty. Instead of coming to campaign to the people, they are campaigning to their party now, knowing fully well that the party just need for give for putting at the list, maybe number 1, number 2 at the end of the day. In fact, they not even worry again for campaign. And all way first and now you need for don't show me what you don't do. Who's you don't build this, who's you don't make that and all. So I think say that in my opinion, and I think say the data collection with Chadi and other people and do don't speak to the fact. But we'll find it time we'll talk on the PR system. On the dialogue today, I hope for the best outcome. Like I say, myself commend the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Senghor Thomas, for calling the APC. And I think with respect as well, the APC need for attend and go listen. You're going there to listen, it's not to boycott. And then let them map out the way forward. Dialogue no means say one all thing they go solve today. But you always get a side where they start. If we start from that end day, we take them from there, then I believe say we just want for let its long lasting impact come to rest and we begin for talk about other things them as well. Okay. Going forward, and for tell you thank you, Marion, and thanks to everybody we don't contribute in the program.
Thank you so much, Reginald and Solomon Sundu, for joining the show this morning. Thanks to everybody we make the show possible. DJ Wonder give you technical support in the studio. So you say and Abubakar Bendu make on us live on Facebook. The producers of the show are Fatmata Lebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutusoya. Executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go joining now for the Thursday edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George say continue to listen to Epic Radio. Tata.